I'm a little late with the coffee. I'm not gonna lie. Although, thank God there are fixes to this. I mean, the coffee will still be made, obviously, but you'll see. You'll see. Oh my God! Here comes two, just like that. Boom! And you know, it helps when we actually, you know, load up a game, because that goes a far way too. But you know, works in progress, I guess. You know, the game will eventually show up. It'll appear. I guarantee it. I guarantee. That's a Jordan guarantee right there, ladies and gentlemen. And you get to hear the wonderful music of Persona 4. I'll be right back with coffee, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Enjoy it. I really should learn the words to this eventually, because I know some of them. I think I know like the last part, something about Shadow World, something like that. See, called it. The little bass there at the end. You can never have enough. It's almost sensual, I think, there in the end. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Mod loader enabled, of course, for the Atlus. That's how it's gonna go. Ladies and gentlemen, loading the game up. We have been lucky enough to save Yukiko. We are now at 13, almost 14 hours deep. The shows are not good enough for the little guy, so we're gonna have to find something. If it was just me, I'd just watch Corey Carson all day. That's me, though. That's me. But loving every minute of it. Loving it. That's right. I remember where we were. So, we went back into Yukiko's, castle after saving her. Apparently, according to Ted, another shadow does appear, but we haven't got to that point. If I'm going to be trusting swoonies, people, if you're unsure of what a swoonie may or may not be, that is when you are so goddamn good looking that people swoon over you. That's what that is. So you call you swoonies. And then, yeah, so I'm going to listen to him. He told me that we were severely underleveled and it would just be a shit show. So we don't want to have a shit show. So we already got a weapon for Yosuke. We already registered up some personas and whatnot. So we're pretty good with what we need to do. So I think we can leave the TV world because nothing was really going on today anyways. So, Teddy might not be happy about it. But we're done. We're going to go back home and... we're going to be far too exhausted from the TV world to be able to do anything, unfortunately. That's like, oh, you can't read, you can't study, you can't watch TV. Nanako's always welcoming us back. How could she not? It's just ever so fitting. And I believe there's some days set up to where we're going to, go on off to Juness. That's essentially it. So... a vacation that we all cannot just a wait. That's essentially it. Let's see what the calendar says. I can't read that calendar. Anything in the fridge? There's nothing ever in the fridge. Nothing ever in the fridge. You can't have smoky barbecue spits. It's not a thing babies can have. So we're gonna put that back, and we're gonna apparently get another show. Why don't you go watch a little baby bum in the living room? No? Dad's running out of shows to show ya. Some weird shows on for kids nowadays. I'm gonna keep trying Pokemon. Eventually, I think we'll get there with it. I think so. Regardless, upstairs where there's nothing we can do in the evening. This is a sort of thing of like the same as like in Persona 5, right? The stupid cat. Can't call him a stupid cat. Gotta love Morgana. But you know, it's just like really like you didn't push me. Also, like, is this also like how is there not an outlet on this wall over here? You see, like, there's an outlet here, and then he's got a power bar, and then he's got to power everything over there. How is there not one on this wall? I thought that was, like, code. Like, you had to have them on, like, every single wall. So here I am thinking, is there one on every single wall in this room? There is, except for the one where the door is located. So actually, of all things, this is just incorrect on their side. But that's okay. We can be okay about that. It's raining. It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining. Good morning, Yukiko. Again, back to, more rain, which means no background music, which I don't understand what their logic of that is. But every time that it's rained while I was over there, you must have been, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to be gloomy. I know, like, we were worried about you. But Golden Week does start tomorrow. We have a family outing. We don't want to say where it is because that makes it sound like it's a terrible thing. But yeah, a family outing. Why would that be tough? A family outing. I want to hang out with Dojima and Nanako. Perhaps we should visit over there once in a while so we can become stronger. I like the way you're thinking there. I like it. It's a good call. So, I guess you can only peer into the movie theater, into the TV when it's raining at midnight. So like she said, oh, it's not going to hold for all the afternoon, so it's going to end. Like, I don't know. Good old Mr. Moron. I'm hearing a lot of chatter about Golden Week. Don't forget that first and foremost, your students. Your duty is to study. You don't have time to fool around. Alright? Do not misunderstand what freedom means. America does not mean that you can live without taking responsibility. Thank you, Uncle Ben. We never realized it. Even Pythagoras said, as soon as laws are necessary for men, they are no longer fit for freedom. I'm sorry, who? Next order of business, midterms. Coming up next week. Results will be posted to humiliate you low-scoring losers. If you don't want to be shamed, study hard. That's simple. Show me what you like, buddy. If you do well, who knows? Might become more popular. You know, popularity leads to intimacy, apparently. But on top of that, my reputation goes up. It's a win-win situation. People get laid, people get smart, and Mr. Moron wins. So, I guess that's the world he's set out for himself. And our knowledge went up. So, I mean, at least we got a couple of points thrown into that. I think I'm ready for the midterms, but we all know that sticking with my gut has been the wrong thing to do every once in a while. Classes I've ended today. Will someone appear on the Midnight Channel again? No choice but to wait for another rainy night. So wait, does that mean they have a quest? Or is this the girl that I'm supposed to be talking to? That girl said that cultural members are looking for new members. She saw it in the drama club, but she said that she was trying to get people to join the other clubs too. I'm sure you can find out more about it if you go to the faculty office, but you'll need to talk to Mr. Moron. He'll yell at you for sure. Why does joining a club have to be so difficult? Yeah, I'll listen to you. To be honest, I haven't been able to sleep lately. afraid of so many things out there, and if I had some sort of charm, I could calm down and actually rest, I think. Like an angel statue or something. I get the feeling that it could protect me. Someone from the city like you should know where to get one of those, right? Oh, of course I'll repay you. But how about I trade you my old good luck charm for it? It's a key. I don't know what the key's for, but it seems like it could be worth a lot. I'll keep an eye out. Quest number 4, acquiring an angel statue. Okay. I don't know where we're going to get that. I guess we could go run up to the rooftop, see if the chickadee is there that guy wants us to talk to. All we want to do is just talk. Like, that's it. So, it looks like we got... I want to say, what... Who's this person? Excuse me. Do you have a moment? I must speak to the manager. I mean, on behalf of the Mystery Association, or would you prefer the Occult Club? I mean, let's not get it this scary. I can appreciate the dark arts, though. Sure. I knew it. I mean, if this guy only knew that I just snap my fingers with a card and I call upon the Dark Lords of Persona, he would love me. I'm getting carried away, though. Anyway, I was just about to get to the point of our little chit-chat. You see, I would really dark ornament for our club's room. It would be ideal. After all, a lasting first impression is key. 80% of our choices are dictated by that alone. So you must journey to the old castle, where you will seek out the most evil-looking demon statue you can find. It should be obvious, of course, but you'll have better luck finding one if you look for a magician of sorts. David Copperfield? Chris Angel? Who? I think that would satisfy our needs splendidly. So, what do you think? Are you capable of finding this, right? Naturally, you can't expect a reward from us. So, we got numerous things. One might restore one's health. Catch my drift? I think I can find it. So, we're trying to find a demonic statue and an angel statue. Fitting as always. Number 5. So, we have not gotten quest number 3. I don't know if these are like in an order or anything like that. On days when it's not raining. So, yeah. All right. Angel statue requested by the female student. Bring her an angel statue from Avenger Knight. Oh! I love how it just tells me, you know what? Here's what you have to do. And then a magical magus. So, yeah, we're heading to the castle. 6th, 7th floor. Yeesh. Okay. Some things to do. Some things to think of. So, what do we got rocking here? A new social link is available today. I don't know who that would be. Close to beating this game? Not even close. We've finished one dungeon, quickly dying. One dungeon. Of 5 or 6? Probably 18? How's quickly dying, though? How's their lovely weekend go? What did the internet do? They studied with Chie at the library, ate at into the TV. A few of them went. I don't think those things are going away. But much like Wolfie Swooney said, eating at Aya on a rainy day is good to get those points up. I just feel like I'm missing out on the social stuff, maybe a little bit. Hard to say. Let's go into town. Not much else we can do. Central shopping district. Yeah, because we can't, there's no jobs to work at. I guess we could have done the other things, but yeah, that's, it's expensive. It's expensive. Goddamn right it is. And we also want to go into the metalworks as well to sell a few things. When we were in the TV last, that gas tenant's a little weirdo, for sure. May the 6th, new weapons. No, new books. It could be books about weapons. It could be. Selling all materials for 10,000 yen. There you go. Now you're gonna make some. Oh, that was it. Like, that's all you had. So, looking at new weapons to buy. Let's see. We do have some new things. So they're expensive as hell. Yeah, equipped, so So his weapon should be okay. Yeah, so that's big. Goes on up to an agility and then a no fan. So she for sure is gonna need one there. But at 11 grand, for Christ's sakes. All right. I love how like it's just broken down. Do you want to sell this? Do you want to get rid of it? Yes, yes, yes. Like just all the above. Do it all. Thank you. All right. There was something I wanted to try here. Because I've been watching an old. It's called the. It's from Giant Bomb. It's called the Endurance Run. They're playing through Persona 4 OG. What I found comical was that there's a capsule machine right here. The reason why I saved right there was that any other time we've gone to it, you can't do anything. But when it rains, you can loosen up the dial for 200 yen. But it eats up the day. If I'm correct. Did I break it? You know, my late husband built these machines himself. For some reason, they only work on days when the weather is nasty, like rain. I'm sorry for such a morbid story. Let me get your prize, son. It'll take a second. I don't know what that is. 2 chess keys?
An Inaba Credit Union.
So it just skips the day.
Was destroyed today.
We got a couple things out of it, though, so...
And all cash inside was stolen. The vehicle, which was abandoned at the scene, had been reported stolen by a local contractor. Since the culprit was
Sorry,
able
my son likes to open the door, or close the door. But then he can't open it. Just gonna say, like, did Dojima come on in and shut the TV off? Don't you want to hear anything bad?
Hello, Dad? Yeah, I'm okay.
Who answers the phone like that? Like, how did you know? Like, did he say, "Hey, Nanako, it's Dad. Hi, Dad." What happened there?
All right.
We already know what's happening. He ain't coming home for dinner.
He said to give you the phone. He can't take those days off.
Of course, shocking. I hope you're happy here, Dojima.
Sorry, but I'm gonna be late tonight. Make sure you lock up before you go to sleep. And about that time off on the 4th and the 5th, one of the younger guys got sick.
Fucking cunts.
Well, that case he's handling, we can't just let it sit. Looks like I'm the only one who can take over for him.
Poor Nanako.
Sorry to spring this on you all of a
Wait,
sudden.
hold on. Spring it on me. Are you expecting me to play Dad here?
Thanks. All right then. See you.
You know he tries though, right? Like, single dad, he can only do what he can do so much, obviously. Nanako's obviously a little upset, but maybe we can take her. Recall there is a test on Monday next week. Study? Yeah, I guess we could. But we do have some gems, but that's not really a thing we have to worry about right now, I would say. Anything in the fridge? It's a dried up pickle in a plastic bag. I'm gonna leave it alone because I want to save, even though everything's just been ruined by me. You know, could have went to the Chinese diner. No, but I'm gonna eat this pickle. I'm gonna eat this pickle. I traded in courage for having no knowledge. Today is Constitution Day, and you have the day. I said this last night. They just get all these goddamn holidays that are just made up, like just absolutely made up. But at least we can go off and do something. How are you, Nanako?
Morning.
Good morning. She's watching TV today, as usual. Who the hell could that be? Who? What? Nanako? Chie came to see us.
Oh, cool. You're home. Hey, if you're free today, want to go somewhere? Yukiko's coming too.
I mean, that,
How about you, Nanako-chan? Want to come?
yes. Yeah, come with us.
Huh? I can come?
Of course you can.
Of course you can.
Well, that's great. You know, maybe get her out of the dumps. Birds are chirping. Bees are trying to have sex with him, of course. Met up with Yosuke, who's still on the clock, and Yukiko, who finished her work back at the inn. So we're all gonna have a nice little time at Junes. So Nanako, obviously, be pleased.
Like this on Golden Week.
This is where she wanted to go, bud.
I love Junes.
See?
Nanako-chan.
But we were supposed to go on a real trip somewhere. We were going to make boxed lunches.
Thank God I never made those, eh?
Oh, you can make boxed lunches, Nanako-chan?
Oh, so you're the family cook? Pretty impressive, big bro.
No, thank you.
Big
Big bro.
bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really your brother. Cousins, I believe, but I'll take it.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'm great with my hands.
Probably. If you'd asked, I would have whipped up some boxed lunches. Easy as pie. Yeah.
Let me think about.
Like what is a reference to them what a boxed lunch is? Like, is that like the equivalent of like a paper bag lunch? Like, because I know what a bento box is. Like, is that what they're referring? You know, throwing a bunch of, you know, a meat,
Like
rice.
Anyway.
I can understand that.
At least Yukiko didn't get into another laughing fit. Oh, is she in one again?
Nanako-chan could be our judge. I bet we'll make something that ranks up there with your mom's cooking, Nanako-chan.
I don't have a mom. She died in an accident.
Thanks for reading the room, Yosuke.
Hey, Yosuke.
I see. Sorry. I didn't know.
It's okay.
It's okay. Even if
There's a lot of accidents happening around these Persona players, you know, whether it's their parents or whoever. Like, everyone's just bound to get nailed by something.
I love Junes.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Nanako.
That's good.
We'll play with you anytime you want, Nanako-chan.
Yeah, we should hang out more often.
Come on, Nanako-chan. Let's go get a soda.
Okay.
A soda pop. Come on. Think of us Canadians.
She's a strong girl.
Yeah, she makes me feel like I'm the little kid here.
Could be true.
I'm gonna go get something for Nanako-chan too.
Something too?
Oh, I would love a tap soda. Oh, maybe this was the new social link. Heyo! Is that judgment? Judgment for me and Nanako? Is she always judging me? Is that why it's called judgment? Justice! Even worse. She's the one for whom the bell tolls. I feel like Junes could get some slightly better chairs for their outside patio here.
Takoyaki?
Absolutely. I'd love some takoyaki. You had a fun time with Nanako and your friends, but it's time to go back to school tomorrow with Mr. Moron. Remember when I ate that pickle? Bad things happened. Hi, Nanako. How's the weather looking? Today was fun. So it looks like Saturday might be the next day that we'll check when something terrible will happen. Anything in the fridge? Nothing. So are we allowed to go out now that, you know, like, what's-his-face isn't there? I should really be studying. I really should be. But there's so many places to go. Oh, I could fish. So let's see what the pub's got. Ah, welcome. Yes, turning your store into a pub, eh? Chat on up with you. Have you gone up to the shrine up ahead? It's so empty at night, it's scary. It's only lively during summer festivals. But I've heard some rumors that ghosts appear at night. It keeps the good luck that I can keep this place open. You should visit there too. I'm sure you'll be blessed with greatness. Alright. Do you want breadcrumbs? I'll make an exception. Oh, so we could just go there to get some fish food, I guess. So... why are some... oh, maybe these are new? I can't get... oh, I can get a spiked bat. Which is terrible. I read that very quickly, and I was like, a stick shaped vaguely like a vagina. What? Yeah, katana. No, don't... yeah, it's just... that's what's on the mind half the time, folks. Anywho... we got some salarymen. Like I said, so maybe we're gonna go head on off to the diner. See if we... oh, see, it's not raining though. Schneizes. Let's go visit the shrine anyways, and then we'll maybe we'll study. Actually, we should probably actually do that. I did see something up there though. I saw someone with a like an exclamation point. There's somebody here. I came in to offer my fuda to celebrate my child's 7th birthday. However, I'm so hungry I can't even walk. It is truly shameful. Do you have any red goldfish you could spare? No, sorry. You're creeping me out there, lady, but maybe we can go fishing one day. We'll figure it out, I guess. But let's see what was at the end here. Is this Yosuke? At night?
Yo!
My shift ended early, so I was just wandering around. If you're bored, maybe you wouldn't mind talking for a while. See
you later.
If we had more time. So that, I think that means, that's one of those mod things. I think that means that, that it won't spend time with. Oh, okay. Yeah, nobody. Okay, that is actually really helpful. Actually, okay, we're gonna go back home. Well, do I want... I should probably... there's a lot of things I should be doing here, and I'm just all over the... but you know what? Let's go to the riverbank. We haven't tried fishing. There's a dog there. You can talk to them. You see the shadows of fish beneath the water surface. Pass for now. Oh, cast. Let's give it a whirl. Skies are clear. What kind of fish would be here today? So we got 2 breadcrumbs. When used as bait at the river, can attract red goldfish or Genji Aryu. Which bait will you use? You can explain to me how we fish. The bobber will sink into the water. When it is beneath the water, press the action button. Did I not catch anything? I'm trying to understand what on earth I'm trying to be doing here. I feel like I'm missing something here. What? There we go. I'll figure it out. Once a fish bites, pay attention to the gauge at the bottom of the screen. Move the bobber left and right with the directional key, and when the icon is in the blue, hold the action button to fish it in. By keeping the bobber in the blue area and holding the action button, you'll be able to reel in the fish. I think we got one. A goldfish. And some nice little music played. Your diligence is at its point. Okay. There's like a little cheat mod to always just have that in the blue. I might bother with that because There's nothing worse about fishing and not getting anything. And you don't want that to just be a pain in the ass, so... Did we not just have a day off already this week? Now it's Nature Day. First it's Constitution Day. Now it's Nature Day? When is there school? Oh god, there goes that penis phone. Yo, Yosuke! Might be kind of weird to ask, but after we hung out yesterday, but do you want to hang out again today? I'll see if I can find someone else to come along with us. Check the social link. I'll put something on for you, buds. Let's see. Baby Shark? Okay, pick a show. Magic School Bus? Okay. Here you go. So I don't know if, like, I don't think we want to hang out with Yosuke. I'll pass, bud. Just thinking we could hang out with Nanako-chan, but I know it'll be annoying if I keep asking you guys to do stuff. See you later. Wait, so, like... So you just missed the opportunity to go hang out, or what? So today's Nature Day. There was no social link. Tomorrow's Children's Day, and then the bookstores are stocked on Friday. So can I... Alright, so yeah, we got Yosuke, Chie, Marie. There are people to hang out with. People went straight home. People went to hang out with... I don't understand. Like, what do you mean went straight home? What does that even mean? Logie. Out of there, please. Play with your pop. Hey. Need a nappy? Need a nappy? Need a nappy? Yeah? Come here. Oh, big boy. Can you sit wave? That's a good boy. You want to have a nap? Okay. Hold on, let me take this off. There you go. Have your sucky, your bear. Have a nap. Well, that went about as painless as possible. I feel bad that we didn't hang out with Yosuke. I guess we could, but the weird thing is that he's still available, right? So, like, you know, it's the daytime. We could do a bunch of things. We could, you know, go to the castle, obviously. But I feel like if we're not gonna be doing that, just everything's just shit's gonna hit the fan eventually. Saturday's probably gonna be the next day to check up with something. Anything in the fridge? Nothing. See, like, did no one go to the TV day today? Like, that's the weird thing to me. Go out until the evening. Oh. Yes. I mean, that is what we want to do. That's what we're here to establish and run off to. The person that's mean or with their dog. It's like, that our garden, or like, do we not have a garden? It's a mansion, man. I guess that's like that's where he parks his car. But I've never actually seen him drive a car. No, wait, we did very beginning of the game, Jordan. You had a goddamn... You had one. High school, there's gonna be nothing. Well, I mean, you can always walk by there. I always think it's gonna be just like the other place. There could be someone hanging out there, right? Just no, there's not a soul. There's not a soul hanging out there. Shopping district. South. I always like to start south and work our way up. Yeah, so Marie is there. Chie is there. There's a lot of people there. And then Yosuke was off to the side. So I guess like I could chat it up with them and it'll tell me whether it'll level up. That shine, those curves, man, I want that helmet. Since you have Slime, a persona of the Chariot Arcana, you can become closer. You feel your relationship with Chie is going to become closer soon. So I think that means it will happen. So we will spend time with Chie.
Yeah, let's go!
It's when it says, oh, I wish I had longer time, like it said with Yosuke. That means that you need more time hanging out with him or whatnot. This does look like a good spot. So Chie is like the Ryuji from 5, essentially. Wants to go out training. She's not going to be bullied, though, I don't think. Are you practicing your kicking skills on me here? Is this what's going on? Your mom and dad yelled at me for putting a hole in the shoji. I think those are the walls, like those paper-thin walls, probably. Yeah, right. Yeah, train.
Yeah.
So let's train together. So I hear you like to play these games halfway through, then restart them. Who told you that dirty secret? It doesn't happen all the time. It's an ongoing joke, I guess. There have been times where I'm trying to think what Trails game it was. So not for Persona, but it did happen with Trails where Steam got rid of my my cloud save, and I didn't have the save that I would have had didn't go, so we lost about 12 hours of that. The Persona games, the joke with that is that I always make a wrong decision somewhere or screw up something, and I feel really, really bad about it. So I feel like the only way to fix it is to restart, no matter how late we are. But I think I've sort of learned that I can't be wasting, hours upon hours upon hours.
All right!
That thing, from that time, I mean, when the shadow came out of me, I feel pathetic knowing that that's another me. I mean, don't worry about that, Chie. I mean, we all have these hidden personas, and until you answer to yourself out there, you won't be able to call it out, so. Now we got a deeper relationship. That's great. Yeah, like if you're unfamiliar with the Persona games, the thing with them is sort of like what we're doing right now. There's social links pretty much with every single character, and they go up to level 10. Those are linked to getting max personas at the end. Not so much me. I'm not sure about this one. I haven't played this game. But in the other ones, if you don't reach that maximum level, you can't fuse that really good persona that would be really cool at the end. So that's sort of things that, like, if you miss a day hanging out with someone, it could ruin it, a year later. But you wouldn't have known at this point. Like, let's say, like, oh, I should have hung out with Yosuke a week ago, and I didn't. But that 1 week I didn't hang out with him was the cause of me not being able to get the level 10. It's not really that bad, but for some people, it's for sure. So. And you can see, like, I think these are new things for Golden. Like, she's getting some social link skills and whatnot. I don't know. So I played Persona 4, the original, when it released on the PlayStation 2. It's on my YouTube channel, of course. But things look a little rougher around the edges, and not only for me as well as the game. And then they remade the game called Golden, which is this. Now, that came out on PlayStation Vita, the handheld, and then they remade it for Steam again, just to sort of, I think, to test the waters to see how well these games sell on the computer, because they were always just on the PlayStation or whatnot. So I'm hopeful that they start releasing a lot more of these things on the PC.
Welcome home.
So now we're in the evening. I think I could still go out at the evening. We could catch something. We could probably drop something off. We still need to go into the... I would like to go in the TV world probably tomorrow. See if we can get those 2 statues done. There's just so much crap to do. And it's not crap. Like, it's enjoyable stuff. But, I mean... should probably study. Because it's not raining, so there's no reason to go to the diner. I don't think there's anyone to hang out with. I guess we could have went to the shrine and gave the woman the goldfish, I guess, but sort of irrelevant on that one. Yeah, like, so if we like look at the TV, I don't think there's anything else there. During rainy days only. So yeah, I guess we could study. If you get a good score on the test, you may become well known among your classmates and become more popular. Damn right I want to study. Hey, we're now informed. I think we can now take a job now. You read a number of dictionary entries that piqued our interest. We should probably not read that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Leveled up a few times. Today would be a good day to get into the TV world. Is this another day off? I guess it's Golden Week, and then that's why there's so many things. First. Oh. Haven't I been to Juness's grocery department? Let's go to Yasuanaba Station. I don't know what's there, but we'll find out. No one is around. What a great job we did to figure this out. Next train won't be coming for a while. I mean, do we buy a drink? Or do we go somewhere else? Let's buy a drink. We're here. Let's have ourselves a Heineken. Decided to go to the shrine in the shopping district on the way back. See, that was good. Got us an opportunity to buy a beverage and still went to another place anyway, so it didn't matter. A little eerie here. No one's on the premises. The dusty shrine doesn't seem to be well maintained. You'd think someone would be spending some of their days, you know. Wait. I was just going to say, like, you can't tell me that's, like, the only thing. We're just like, that's your day? Just doing nothing? Can't even go to the TV world? I gotta say, that is a lovely... I mean, is that just like a handkerchief it's wearing? You know, some hearts? Is it an apron? Is it getting ready to cook or something? Mysterious fox suddenly appears before you. Does it live at the shrine? It's staring at us and apparently has a something in its mouth. An EMA plaque. I don't know what an EMA plaque is, but it reads, "Please help Grandpa's legs get better. Kita." It has someone's wish written on it. He probably wants us to fix Grandpa's legs. Off he goes. Is this Grandpa's legs? Not every day you see youngins around here. Nobody lives here anymore. Like, you mean at the shrine? Like, did someone live here before? Lately, my legs are so achy, I just can't do it. I've been trying to get this place up to snuff, but there just isn't enough money to go around. I suppose I'll pay around my specs. What? You wonder if it could be the same Kate? It definitely was. Now, how can I help that out? Way back when, my grandmother always used to say a leaf shaped like that was the best kind of ache remedy out there. Ah, the memories. But how'd you get your hands on this? I don't think you could find those in the mountains anymore. Please, young man, can I trouble you to spare me that leaf? Of course I can. Mix it on in with some beer, and it'll probably fix up your leg somehow, you know. Stuck the leaf into his leg. It's working. It's working! Somehow, it works. Look at that. A little bit of jump to his step. I feel better than I have in years. You helped me out, young man. I mean, okay, that's great. Worked it out. So the fox gives me the wish. Then the people come over here, and I have a quick little conversation with them. And okay. He just hit, like, the fast forward button. Fox looks on from his hiding spot with a contented expression. The wish on the EMA has been granted. Does the fox take the money away and then go off and buy more handkerchiefs? Yep. Great. Now you gotta feed this thing probably. It has a mouthful of the same leaves as the one you gave to the old man. It seems the fox has a large stock of mysterious leaves with healing powers. That didn't sound like a yip. That sounded like a howl, but I don't know if foxes howl or not. But, and what the hell does mirthfully mean? You cannot help but think how strange an encounter this is as you realize a fox is showing you a pile of leaves. Hey look, I wiped my butt with these things. I just created a social link with an animal. That's it for me right there. The Hermit. A little off-putting. I never understand these names for these people. Like I don't picture the Hermit associated with the fox somehow. Like the Hermit to me would be fitting with like an old man that's like a shut-in or, you know, lives off of an island somewhere. You know, like an actual hermit, but... So much for going to the TV today, though. It was like Oreo running around me when I got home the other day. Yesterday. It seems to be offering its services for a price, just like the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Everybody's got a price. So how much is this going to cost me? Millions. Yeah, he's like a dog. He's like, runs around, he'll jump up, like you put your hand there to, like from the sniff, and he just likes to jump up and nod his head into it. It's hilarious. Of course, he can never come up here. Can never come up here. He does come up here when I'm not streaming. Both of them. Coco and Oreo. The only one that ever stayed up here was my Gav Gav, who passed away, unfortunately.
ATM robbery in northern Inaba was
almost like a year ago in a little bit. See, park his big butt right there. You couldn't see my beautiful face, but you know what? God damn it. I was accepting of it.
I'm home.
Oh my god, Dojima, you're home.
These rookies lately sure are.
Oh wait, you got a comment about taking a sick day, Dojima?
Nanako, I'm sorry I broke my promise again.
I hope you got a bottle of booze in there for us from Juness.
My big bro and his friends played with me instead.
I see. Thanks.
Oh, that's a Juness bag. What's in it?
Not anything from Juness.
Good eye. Well, today is Children's Day, so I brought you a present.
Yay!
What is that? Like a shirt?
Ooh,
Okay.
T-shirt.
It took me a
What
while
is that on it?
to get you. You like it?
It's like a platypus or something?
Picture on the front. That's so funny. Yay!
I got you one too. Not that you're still a child or anything, but fair is fair.
You couldn't get me a t-shirt with, oh, got me some shorts. A swimsuit. Cool.
Don't mention it. I thought you might need one soon. Well then, let's eat.
Okay.
I was gonna say, like, was Nanako drinking, what, like, are we drinking some hot teas or whatever? As my son is playing around with the curtains again. A pleasant evening with the Dojimas. I think that could be a TV show. So, what is the weather looking like? Saturday's gonna rain. It gonna rain, apparently. My shirt has a platypus on it. Doesn't it look funny? It certainly does. Alright, we're gonna save it up again. Save every time. Japanese RPGs, you've got to be saving often here, people. The ocean's a bit far, but the river's right in town. I'm sure you'll end up taking a swim sometime this year. Just make sure to wear that. No, I was gonna go jump on into the lake with just my normal clothes. See, he always gets mad. So I guess like on an evening like this, if he's If he's home, there's no leaving. You can feel Dojima exerting his authoritative influence on you. You should give up on going out tonight. Okay, I guess I will study. Nothing's going to be on the TV. We could read, but studying is also a good call. But then reading is also going to be... let's get the knowledge up, to be honest. Let's keep doing that up. I keep forgetting that there's no, like, tired notion or anything like there was in the previous game. Again, reading the dictionary. That's really great for us. Since you have completely read expert study methods, we just get all of the points thrown on in there, which is really nice. So I'm hoping we can go into the TV today. Unless something crazy is going to happen. Like, are we going to school for one day this week?
Yo, damn it, I just fixed this thing. It's making squeaking sounds again.
Maybe it's karma. Sure is noisy. Maybe you need a new one. Sure is noisy.
Huh? Yeah. Hey, by the way, I'm sorry about the other day. You know, about what I said to Nanako.
Don't worry about it. You didn't know that her mother died?
I feel even stronger that we have to solve this case.
We'll do our best, buddy.
Yeah. You know, Chie and Yukiko seem different lately. They're a lot closer.
Oh, yeah? What do you mean? Like, what are you getting at?
But are you... never mind. You know, if we keep chatting, we're gonna be late. Man,
I find it so odd that we go to school during
messed up too.
Golden Week.
It's much wider here than in the city, so I keep speeding. I guess that did it. Oh well. Until I get my motorcycle license, I'll just have to walk.
Oh, great. That's what we need is Yosuke on a motorcycle.
Oh, why do the holidays have to end?
I know, Chie. I know.
At least they were peaceful.
Ah, there is the girl that we'll finally be able to talk to up on top of the,
Anything happened. And I haven't
rooftop.
heard anything about someone disappearing suddenly either. You think Yukiko could have been the last of the victims?
Oh, then there's also the books. I doubt this is over, for sure.
I don't know, but we shouldn't relax as long as the culprit remains at large.
I wonder, will someone show up on TV again if it rains? We only knew a little more about who the killer might be.
It's like talking outside.
It's no good fretting over it now. If someone does show up on the Midnight Channel, then we'll...
It's weird how this lighting, like, it's picking up the lighting behind from my curtain, so it can't, like, figure out what the lighting here and then the lighting here.
You had to go and bring that up. I don't want to think about it.
I wish I had Yukiko's gift for studying. Hey, Yosuke, why don't you have Yukiko go over some of the material with you?
Hey, that sounds great.
Oh, that's right. Yukiko's ranked at the top on every exam. Maybe I should ask her for some private lessons.
Private lessons?
Yeah, how's that gonna work out for us?
Huh? What's wrong? Ow, what was that for? I'm just asking you to help me study.
Slap the taste right out of his mouth.
I'm sorry, you were talking about studying. I thought it might have been an off-color joke. Arian has had some strange visitors lately.
If you thought it was a joke, then just shrug it off.
Yeah, don't slap him. That's assault.
Not thinking.
Jeez. Thanks a lot, Chie, for bringing up the whole studying thing.
What did I do?
You brought it up.
You're the one who made it sound creepy and wrong. Private lessons, huh?
What? Then it's mostly my fault?
Yes.
Oh, I should start heading home.
Oh, please do not eliminate this day for me to do anything again. It's been so weird with stuff like that. Oh, I was just gonna say, like, what the hell? Call taking your part-time job at the daycare center. You can get there from the... We're not doing that. We have enough shit to do today, by the way. Alright, so first of all, there's books for sale. We're gonna go up onto the rooftop and go visit... I love that I can just pick this. Alright, so there's Chie. I think it's this girl. Wasn't there one of your classmates who's interested in this girl? What's the matter? We want to know about her hobbies. Playing with animals. It doesn't seem like you can ask her anymore today. You should come back some other time. Alright, so we were going to do that. We were going to go into town. Buy some books. Despite that all the books are useless. Ah! What's the matter? You should be sleeping. Want another show on? Oh, I see. Hey, put a show on. Here. You ready? Is that a kiss? Oh, okay, you're giving them kisses? What about me a kiss? Mwah! Thank you, buddy. You finish your fruit? Right behind you? Right there? You sit down? Finish your fruit? No? Going off into his own world. I'm just gonna check on him for a second. Take my coffee in. And everyone just gets to enjoy the music anyways. Oh yeah, like I said, so we're gonna buy some books. We visited the girl up on the top of the rooftop. Apparently that's a thing that's gonna have to be done every day. The Hit Bully Teacher Series. Office Work Manual. Okay, these are two things that we're gonna love to buy. Just stay on buying those things. So who's available today? We got Chie, the Fox, Yosuke, and then nobody. So like I said, we're gonna go hang out at the TV. That's what we need to do. At Junes, get those other two quests done, which I'm sure I've missed a bunch of quests anyways, but that's okay. I think it was like, what, level 6 and 7 for both of them? Apparently we have the Fox here now with us.
Something's here. A fox? When did it...
Why is he here? I mean, it's absolutely a possibility that it followed me without me noticing. At the shrine, actually.
Looks scary, too.
Oh, this apron. I think I've seen it at the shrine before.
So it's an apron? I would have called it, like, I mean, I guess it is an apron, but dogs don't wear aprons, right? They wear handkerchiefs and, what do you call those? Not bibs. I can't even think of what it is. A bandana, maybe?
What's with this guy? It acts like it understands.
Does anybody talk Fox? Does anybody talk Tucker Carlson?
Maybe it really does understand what we're saying.
It doesn't.
But when you think about it, that means the police on duty and whatnot didn't find this fox, right? If it followed after us, then it really is something.
Just affirmations throughout of it here. That's it.
Huh? You think it really understands us?
Absolutely it does.
Do? Well, I'd feel bad if we trapped it. It doesn't look like it'll do us any harm.
Why don't we keep it as a pet? You know what? I got some space at the house. Dojima's never home, so he won't even know, right? So, let's let it help.
Yeah. And thinking about what happened at the shrine, don't you think this curing would be a big help for us?
Huh? Are you suggesting we take it into that other world?
Yes, because every game needs a cat, a dog, or a fox. What's coming up next for number 6? A wolf?
I definitely don't want it being all sulky and getting up to mischief in the store.
Imagine just starts urinating on everything in there. It's Yosuke's job to clean it up. All right, yeah, we're gonna go into the TV world. That's the plan. Confirm the situation. Everyone is good. All right, and she's safe. But yeah, let's go figure it out. So like I said, tomorrow should be raining. Check the weather report. So we should be able to check something. So enter the TV.
Let's go.
Whoa, man. Like, whoa. There you are, Sensei. I'm so bored. I mean, that's great. Oh, my freaking controller. Are you kidding me right now? I swear to God, the batteries on on the Xbox 360 controller, you could easily notice when the batteries were going low, because the ring around the X would circulate, and it was noticeable, like even from a glance. This thing has the same light, but not with the ring or anything. But you think, like, could you not like glow or not glow or like blink at you to tell me like, hey, look down? Like, Christ's sakes. It's just so annoying that you have to constantly do this. You know, always ends up being during the game. Always. Never ends. Now you could say, like, well, Jordan, why don't you test it out beforehand? Like, well, because like I said, if I knew it was going to happen, then I would jump all over it. But it never does so. There we go. Like, see, like, look. It glows. So all you have to do is blink at me. That's it. That's all I ask. All right. Yep. Oh, ask for healing. I don't need healing, but we'll pat its head. Interesting. I wonder what type of healing that'll offer us. Okay, so I guess we can ask him to go to the liquor store or shopping district, but we don't need to go there. Then we got hers for her castle, and I guess she's the same thing. And then Teddy, I don't know what he does. Alright, so like I said, we had the quests. So, a demon statue, both of them are in the castle, floors 6 to 7. Girl on the rooftop. We asked her about her hobbies. Alright. Let's head on out. Let's figure life out here. Getting hit on by girls, what a shock. Like, why did he used to give you stuff. He used to give you stuff, and now he doesn't. Maybe that was just like a one-off thing. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. All right, let's just check to make sure everyone's got the good stuff. I feel like I could probably have a better weapon. We don't. He's got a good weapon. Chie, yeah. See, we're just not paying enough attention here. Probably the chainmail would be great. Okay, we're good on that. Oh, power belt. Volt suppressor. Yeah, like, what are these things? Increases magic, luck. Yeah, so he's already got the power belt. Yosuke's got the wind vow. Chie's got the wind suppressor. And having Yukiko, I want the thing that has the magic, because she's our healer. So you know that's gonna work out. Still haven't gotten any new clothes yet, but that's okay. So are we starting right from the? Oh, so there is no. I know I can... Oh, you can even call the fox. Yeah, I believe it was floors 6 and 7 is what we're... No, I don't want that. I hit the wrong button. 6 and 7, I believe. 6, 7, 6, 7. Demon statue and an angel statue. We can figure that out. Hello. Whack ya. So I don't think these are the things that we want, though. Trance twins. No, none of these things are what we want. Weak against fire, and what do you hate? Okay, so...
Let's get through this.
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
Couldn't quite beat it.
Of course, this isn't going to work on the other two morons, but you know, had that actually worked, this thing would have been dead. Come on with the missing. Like, this is stupid. First goddamn fight, we just get whacked right off the hop. Are you kidding me right now? This happened last night. This happened last night. Just get smoked right off the hop in the first fight. Like, you're like, what the hell's going on here? Hey, come on, game. Come on. Let's not get silly here.
Hang tight and go for it.
This is what happened. Just rush it, okay? Just rush it. There we go. Let's see if we can get some shuffle sweeps. That'll help out the cause. I don't want to avoid encounters. What's wrong with you? Want more money, more experience points, more lovable things? I do wonder, how much does the fox heal us up? That'll be the interesting thing. Like, I doubt it's a full heal, and I doubt it's often. It's probably a one and done type of situation. But we don't know, and I don't want to try it out right now and just have it as a waste, right? So, until we know.
There are two enemies.
Can you stop with this garbage? Okay, so there's a magical magus. I think that was the thing we needed. Oh my god, can we just stop?
Good work, Sensei.
You're doing
That's
well.
one so far. That's my true.
Russian's gonna get me in trouble. We got a demon statue. I think we only need one of those. So I gotta see what the other one was. The angel statue. Can't remember who that was from. I keep hitting... this is worse than Trails of me hitting the wrong button every time. Bring him a demon statue. So we need to get the Avenger Knights. I have no idea who those are, but we'll find them. It's probably not Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man Avengers like that. Could be. Cuba! Hello! How is Cuba today? It's always an absolute pleasure to see you, buds.
Two enemies. Beat them up.
Beat them up? I mean, really? Lightning. We don't have lightning. I was going to fix that yesterday, and then we never did, because, you know, I make up things half the time, obviously.
Two enemies left.
Yeah, might as well just keep it on. They're almost leveled up, so, yeah. Boom. One of those days. Oh, doing well, doing well. Vacation is never long enough.
Yuki-chan beat an enemy.
No!
Yikes! Reinforcements.
A secret Bambino.
That's some thick skin.
If we could just make this thing go away. Just like that, and then murder the small child that it summoned.
Great work.
Mustache fibers. Obviously, that's great. Alright, Angel's leveled up. See, here's my question. I wonder, are those auto-registering already? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I just know I'm going to find some other persona, and I'm going to need it. But I don't know what to get rid of. So we're just going to ruin everything, I guess. Wrong way, Jordan, you moron. We're looking for... What are we looking for? That's right, a Avenger Knight. I'm gonna look forward to checking that 18 more times. Give me the advantage. There you go. Avenger Knights? There are no Avenger Knights here, unfortunately.
You get to go first.
Damn, it's not going down.
2 enemies! Charge through!
Look at that. Then it's her turn for the boo-foo, and then this thing's just over and done with. That's it. That's fantastic.
It's down!
Here's our chance! Let's go! Okay!
Anime time. Just for brief moments.
That's some thick skin.
I was just gonna say, yep. They're gonna do their twin dragon meet-up sex move dance. Because you didn't kill it. So then you're gonna get another opportunity. How come Yosuke and Bastion Tai don't have the
Congratulations,
you know,
Sensei.
the throw together now? It's a little unfair, I think. All right, let's change the persona because that one's not gonna be leveling up anymore. So persona status, probably Slimer, probably be good to have. That way we can replace 2 of them, and then if we need them, we can go back into the compendium. Stairs? Not that I need stairs right now, but okay, there's the stairs. I want any part of you. I don't. Yeah, I would love to be able to just come on, you stinking thing.
There's 1 enemy! Smash it!
Oh, you're capturing your magical powers, eh?
Then go for it!
God frickin' damn it. This is where the thing brings out something terrible and murders us. Or Chie gets up big and does a kickflip and bails us out. 2 demon statues, that's great. I only needed 1, by the way. I just needed 1. But I need that knight. And the only time I've seen the Avenger Knight was when Mr. Prince Charming called him out.
There's only 1 enemy! Go for a first strike!
Persona.
Yeah, it's not bad damage. Not great damage, but
That's some thick skin.
Just 1 enemy left!
It's over! It's not working! This can't be! Come on! Take it! Yikes, it's tough!
thank you. Some of these I get really unsure of. Like, I know I say that. Like, okay, just keep coming with these demon statues. I hope this guy wants like 8 of them. All right. To the 7th floor we go. Yeah, we're going to send out a signal just in case someone wants to come out and help. And also, you send out that signal so you can help others. Give me an Avenger Knight, please.
Beat them up!
It's not going down.
I couldn't
I don't want to spend all year here. Nice.
Chie-chan! That's 1! Hang in there! Chie-chan's down! This isn't good!
Yeah, I knew that was going to cost me.
Hang tight and
There
go
we go.
for it.
That should do it.
Luckily, there's an easy recovery there.
I leveled up.
Still didn't reach. I'm going to take a stab and say probably level 20 is probably the good round start to attack the shadow, but maybe we'll give it a whirl. Maybe we'll give it a whirl. Wait, you never know. Like, these enemies could be what we need. Hey, where you going, little guy? See,
There are 2 enemies!
what you got?
Hang in there!
You got your car? You got your car? I'm hoping this guy will summon
Someone else's turn.
an Avenger Knight for us. That might be the only way to approach this.
Through 'em.
Avenger Knight.
Yikes!
Not a secret Bambino.
Nearly done.
Here you go. Okay, okay. Don't forget your car. Don't forget your car. There you go. Oh my God.
It's not going down.
Chie-chan is swatting them left and right.
Avenger Knight, please.
Yikes!
Oh my God, like every time.
Hang in there.
Yeah, is that a bear? Is that a teddy? Yeah, it's a teddy. I bet you wish your teddy walked around with you like that. Shuffle time! Feels like it's been forever since I've had this. Yeah, change one more to our Arcana. And then, yeah, we'll recover the HPSP. No sweeps yet today. This is getting a little tough. Yeah, so we're going to take the stairs up to level 7. We got Slime and Angel, I believe, are max leveled. So, you know, that's good. Let's see if we can get that Avenger Knight. Yeah? Ah, still nothing. Still nothing. Could you hit the broadside of a barn, perhaps, there, Yosuke? Is that like a direct possibility for you?
That's some thick skin.
I love how one disappears just to make room for the Twin Dragons animation. And then it reappears. Ooh, Valkyrie. I would love to get that. Lose a dealt card. I don't want to lose Valkyrie, which is a new one. I have to see this. Does Persona 4 Golden auto register? I don't think it does. All personas you obtain are automatically recorded in the compendium, but if you level up current personas or give them new moves, they won't be recognized in the persona, or in the compendium. So I have to. That's what sucks. Although, like, I guess I can get rid of Yuko back because he's yeah, we haven't basically really leveled him up, but he's also like something I could level up eventually. I get rid of him. I already have him. Don't want to be getting rid of any. We'll go down there. I hate that they like come after you. God damn, and then it's these morons anyways.
Beat the stuffing out of it.
What are they weak against? Anything? Like he says they're pretty weak, but they're not. Like they're not at all. And you miss them every 5 seconds, so
Go get 'em.
they're just gonna murder us and then run away with an escape. You can't be affording all these misses.
Yikes, it's tough.
You've got to be kidding me.
It's over.
Ridiculous. Like, I don't even know if this works, the Hama. Maybe it does? I don't know. Let's find out. Not a chance. Oh, goddamn losers. No, it's not good, Teddy, because then we get no experience points for nothing there. Nothing. Like a waste of our time. And all I wanted to find was just an Avenger Knight so we can get that stupid statue for that stupid student. I mean, she's not stupid. She's probably really nice, but you understand what I'm saying here. Just gonna stumble around floor 6 and 7 all goddamn day. Stairs. Here's a shadow. Oh, smart bomb. That's new. Come on, you're not pulling that on me. Like, you're just not. You're not getting that lucky.
Careless.
What show do you want on, buddy? Whirly Boos? Like, I know what works on these guys, like, that's fine, but, like, I'm wasting so much goddamn, you know, SP on them.
No one stands in Sensei's way.
It's just that when it doesn't work, it's shitty.
Great, Sensei. Go for broke.
And you're probably sitting there like, well, Jordan, why didn't you use it both on that guy? Like, because I don't know.
Hurrah! Go get him.
Surprised it didn't screw me by, like, saying, hey, you know what? You ain't getting that. We're going to kill you. Oh, we got a swipe bonus, so we still can't get all of them. Didn't get a skill card. Replace the persona. God damn it. I mean, I'll take the bonus, but I didn't really need this persona. I mean, I need them, but I need to go back to the beginning and level or register them up so that then I can get a new one if I wanted one. But I also want the Avenger Knight, which cannot happen. And level 8 is where the mean shadow is, which I don't know if I wanna get involved with right now. Can one of you morons just make one appear? Like, is that a thing for you?
Hang tight and go for it. Atta girl. Yikes! Reinforcements.
No, I don't want the secret Bambino. I don't want that. I want every goddamn time. That's all you keep bringing up is this stupid thing.
Hang tight and go for it.
God. How do you make an Avenger Knight up here? Hello. I'm telling you, they don't exist, man. They don't exist. You want a juice?
Fire won't work on me. 3 enemies left. Hurrah! Go get him.
You get addicted to the rush here. You want a juice? Let me finish this fight and then I'll get you a juice. Can we hit these things? This hit evasion rate is a little high. A little high.
Hang in there!
Hit them! Just hit it once. God, not hard. Never was hard. Now we're making it hard. Come here. All right. Give me a hot second. I will be right back and go get the little guy juice, and I'm gonna probably have to go take a piss. I'll be right back.
Pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, 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 no. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for it, please. Oh, babe. Hey, I said lock me up for it, please. Yeah, ooh, yeah, lock me up for it, please. You can't restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for it, please. Oh, oh, yeah. I said lock me up for it, please. Yeah, ooh, lock me up for it, please. Ooh, baby, it's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for it, please. You gotta take away the key, my baby. Lock me up for it, please. Keep me in there. Lock me up for it, please. Hey, pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, 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 no. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for it, please. Oh, babe. Yeah, I said lock me up for it, please. Yeah.
I rudely interrupt a banging song. Alright. Still no Avenger Knights. Oh, I was gonna look up to see how do we get an Avenger Knight. Like I said, I sort of know. They have appeared by being summoned by those Prince Charmings or whatever the heck they're called, but I've never seen them out in the open.
I smell 2 enemies. Beat them up.
Get some thick skin.
Which is super annoying. Just get some personas that are gonna do some things that are gonna murder them.
You're awesome, Sensei. Go.
Alright, is he really awesome? Like, we're asking the important questions here, obviously. Not there, buddy. Why is he missing so often? Like, legitimately. Like, it's a little unsettling how often he is missing an attack. Great. Nothing here. Are you kidding me? Okay, so... select the floor. We're going to go back to the gate, because I'm going back to register the personas. Are you hungry? Are you hungry, Logan? Are you hungry? How many shows can we put on for you that are all different? Something is different. Marie is missing again. Wait, did I die the previous time that she had come up? Because this happened yesterday. This came up yesterday. Or maybe it's another one. What's the matter?
Seafoam, listen to my voice. My shouting, bellowing voice. Here I am, pouring my blood into my words, yelling at the very edge.
She's got away with words, I'll give her that.
I am the Little Mermaid.
Uh-oh, careful, Disney will attack you.
The Little Mermaid, faded to foam. The Little Mermaid.
That certainly is a poem. Did you read it? You read it, didn't you? Actually, no, I could just sort of played it. I'm yelling at the edge of the world that this is not a poem. I don't know what I'm saying. Words are just coming out. Stupid, I hate you, Jerky-chan. I can't believe this. Don't read my things. I wish I understood more things. Alright, skill cards? Give skill cards. Hold on, okay. I gotta get the little guy some, you want some yogurt bites? Yeah? Okay, come on. Truck. Trucks are everywhere. Okay, skill cards done. Check on the dwellers. We're not smart enough to get Margaret's request. At least I don't think so. We did go up in knowledge, but I think we have to be like super smart for her, and she's like doesn't want to be involved at all. Yeah, expert level, not even goddamn close. Yeah, I guess we're done. Where do we get Avenger Knights? Like, where are these things going to be appearing? Avenger Knights. Like, it says they're there. Avenger Knights. Persona 4. First encountered as a sub-boss on the 5th floor. So it's funny how they mentioned 6 to 7. Oh, okay. So it is found on that floor. Oh my god. I can't find Avenger Knight. That sounds like me. Two kings can summon one. So I gotta keep running around the 6th and 7th floor until I run into those kings, and then and only then is what. Okay, I guess we should see what does this fox do. Seems you need 3,948 yen for healing. So he does heal. Interesting. I'm going to assume all he heals though is SP, or HP, sorry. Oh my god, you're useless! Alright, back to floor 6 and 7, where we're gonna hope that these guys, you know, somewhat level us on in there. Select this, there we go. Next! So, like, that's the only way to get them, is to have 2 of these stupid knights appear, and then get them to summon these things? Like, come on. A little silly here. Alright. Half money. Chest key. Sweep bonuses are what we're here for. But not for the reduced XP or money. Money, okay, I can take. Well, I mean, we need money too. That's the shitty part of it. That timing. We're gonna get that timing down eventually. I promise you. Missed it. How dare you slap her? How many times are you morons going to be missing this thing? Like, ridiculous. And so I guess it guarantees a shuffle time every time afterwards, right? Oh, yeah. Empress. Oh, yeah. Yeah, recover. We're going to take that one. Which one are you going to change for me? There we go. To the moon. All right, Empress. So, yeah, we're going to be replacing, you know, Angel or Slime. Justice Chariot. Get 2 strengths. That's sort of the shitty part. So we'll get rid of Slime though. Another demon statue. I mean, eventually these people are just gonna be so goddamn happy, right? They're gonna be so happy that we're just handing them 18,000 statues. Not me, though. Not me.
There's only one enemy. Go for a first.
All day? Is this what this day is going to be? I just came here to finish a couple of side quests. That was it. I'd love to be involved in high school shenanigans. But, you know, instead we got to get dumped on with this crap. And another demon statue for our problems. Bunch of things that we need to sell. We don't need 14 combat dresses. But I do need money to spend on some new, a new pair of shoes, perhaps. I should have walked around that guy. Damn it.
There are 2 enemies. Hang in there.
That's some thick skin.
Hang tight and go for it. Oh no. Chie-chan is on.
Oh, she's fine. Relax about it, okay? Just relax. So still throw the weakness on. We'll level up everybody. It'll all be good. Okay? If you could just lay off of attacking people and missing attacks like you always do, we would be appreciative ever so much more. 3 tries. Another new persona? That one's not new, but I don't remember getting Yomatsu Shikomi, but it does say new, so... Oh my god! Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Angel this time. I'm fairly certain it is Angel. It is Angel. And we are not going to get that fool again because they were not new. And I love how it tells us that. I love it that it tells us that. That's nice quality of life things. So I find the one thing that's weird in this game of, like, you know, the Reaper will chase everyone else around, but in this game it won't. Like, I sort of thought that was like the thing. No, why are we attacking that guy? Attack this guy.
I couldn't do it.
Rah! Go get him. Yosuke,
Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me?
wake up, Yosuke! Wake up!
Oh, come on, Shia. You had the opportunity to slap him there and you didn't.
Couldn't quite beat it.
It's like a truck sometimes. It certainly does. All right, 2 up. Oh, see, another one we missed. Another one we missed. I mean, they can't be bonuses all day, folks. They can't be bonuses all day.
I leveled up.
The fact that you just have media is fantastic. Oh, I just hate that this is what we're waiting on. It's 2 enemies that don't exist.
2 enemies. Hang in there.
Stop missing.
Rah! Go get him.
There it is.
Chie-chan, that was beautiful.
I don't know what she did, but she did something great, obviously.
Congratulations, Sensei. Ha-ha! Level up.
Oh, see, I thought he was like, oh, we're gonna level up so we can hold on to more than, you know, what, 7 or 8 personas? Feels like that slot picked up or filled up really quickly, unfortunately. No, every time.
You can attack before.
Had I would have known that that was the thing we had to deal with, those other 2, you know, Prince Charmings, I wouldn't have murdered them. I would have let them do their thing.
Get him.
And now we'll never run into them ever again. Never.
I guess that does it.
It'd be nice if they dropped from something else. Oh, see, we need 2 of them. I think.
Someone else's turn.
So persistent.
Hang tight and go for it!
Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now?
Enemy reinforcements!
You made a dice appear? That's your new trick?
Yikes! Reinforcements! We were
Okay.
It's not going down.
Now Yuki-chan can't use her persona!
Yeah, I have a weird feeling we'll be okay. God.
Keep going!
You gotta figure something out here, guys. Like we've got to get these 2. Oh, disguise mask. What is this Persona 5? Let's see what that's for. A disguise mask. Reduces the chance of silence. I mean, I feel like that's going to be something that's going to be good to have on Yukiko. Oh, she has the crow charm, whatever the hell that does. Yeah, I'd rather have that magic thing on. We're good. Stairs. Moving on up. Oh, like some weird pain in the back of my arm. Where the hell did that come from? An anal bead. That's how nice of the game to just offer that to us, right? Oh, come on.
2 enemy shadows!
Just
Go first!
help us out here once, game. Just help us out here once.
Someone else's turn.
2 enemies left!
So persistent. Come on! Take this! Get him, Chie!
Chie-chan sure is power!
Here's do it!
Good job, buddy.
Damn, it's not going down.
Here goes, Yukiko!
Like, I'm at the point where maybe this is the stuff, like, it seems like every game, there's always something where you learn of, like, oh, maybe there's going to be a good opportunity just to grind something off stream. And this would be it. Like, this would be it. You wouldn't lose a day. I could go in there planning it. Oh, my God. Another one's leveled up, Fornius, that's great. Dodge electricity. Just have to then go back. Like, yeah, I guess it'll work out. Like, if we run out of here and don't see the secret Bambinos or whatever they're called. So I guess that's how that works, right? Walk up behind them. There you go. You get it. Still not the things we wanted.
2 enemies!
Because why the hell would they?
Amazing, Yusuke-kun! Let's go, Tomoe!
But yeah, like that's just unfortunate of it. That's the way I'm looking at it right now. Is I guess, you know, next going forward, maybe that's what we run through with these dungeons afterwards and get some extra. Get the other things going. Pick up your juice, please. Just give me a goddamn chance. That's all I want. Like constantly returning to wherever these things are just popping up every 5 seconds. Like, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, we got it. So what do we do here?
Someone else's turn.
I guess it's not a guarantee that they'll pop up, but
Charge through them!
Couldn't quite beat it.
holy guacamole! He dropped them.
It's pretty weak, so I bet this
Pretty weak?
3 enemies!
So what are these things not like? Light. Of course, I probably got rid of my light skill, didn't I?
Someone else's turn.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, play with your trucks right there on Dada's desk. I was actually thinking, like, so what do I have on this guy that's gonna murder everyone at once? Probably nothing. Look, that's Swoony right there. That's how good he looks, folks. Valkyrie would be nice, having media as well. Anything close to being leveled up here? You are. No, not up there. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. No, don't you dare escape! Don't you dare escape! Could you imagine that thing ran away?
Keep it going!
You better give me that angel statue, so help me God. No. Okay, look, Dada needs something, and you're gonna hit something, and it's all over from there, man. Okay, we're gonna get that one. Get that. Change it to another persona. Maybe we get lucky. No. Just give me the angel statue. That's all I ask. And then we can leave. Thank God. Holy guacamole. God, that was ridiculous. Can you play with those on the coffee table? On the coffee table. Coffee table. In the living room. I think to myself, do I try the boss?
There are 2 enemies!
I don't know. Maybe we do?
2 enemies down!
Here's it.
What, you want block party?
Go get him!
There you go, dude. Block party strikes again. 2 more. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll take that one. We'll take that one. And we'll take the money up. The mega blocks are everywhere, just waiting for me to step on them. Oh, we learned a Mazio. That'll actually come out huge. And this only took, it feels like we've been playing for so much longer. And a go home? Oh, I'll take that all day, please and thank you. Let's select the floor. Get out of here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna try that shadow. We're gonna go to the Velvet Room, register the personas that we had left over, give the cards that we need to give. Check compendium, register. see what we can make, I guess. What's the fusion forecast say? Create a persona of the Hierophant Arcana, and you're gonna get dodge fire. Tomorrow, nothing. All right, so well, we got some options. Okay, so here, okay, so if we can make an Anzu, 3 of them, and then we're gonna get dodge fire. Senri and Sandman. I don't know. Does look good. Does look good. I don't know if we can... Oh, yeah, we can make it. Senri and Sandman, eh? Let's make it. Yeah, so we're gonna get dodge fire. That's actually huge. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna want both of those ones. At least Senri for sure. Sandman I can go without. It's not a big deal. Can you imagine this screwed up? I can't. Fusion Forecast gave it the dodge fire. Weak against fire. That all of a sudden became a really good persona. Oh my god. Oh, we can make Anubis. That's wonderful. So who did I say? Sandman and Senri? Senri, right there. So what did Senri have? Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that one. So then what was Sandman offering? I don't even know where Sandman is. Gotta be somewhere. There they are. Level 6. Probably nothing to really worry too much about, but this other one, I wouldn't mind taking. Senri again. That's slime, you idiot. Yeah, might be worthy of learning a couple of things. Leave the Velvet Room. Finally! We can leave. So... everyone seems to be pretty good health-wise. I think, like I said, we save it up, and then we'll take a stab at that persona shadow that's at level 8. See if that's about where we need to be. I keep wanting to talk to Teddy, thinking, you know what? I'll remember where the shadow is. No, you don't. You never do. You never do. You know, yeah, the only one is Chie. For the SP, a little worried about it. But now not anymore, right? Now not anymore. Now she's golden. So let's see if level 18 is the sweet spot. Maybe. We should probably just end up right outside the... Yeah, I was just gonna say, just right outside the door. Let's see how lucky we get here. I probably... Okay. One of these guys. Let's see if we can end this off on a high note before we escape out of here. Not the end of the stream, obviously. But I feel like they're going to be... Enrages one foe. Silences a foe. I doubt that'll work, but you never know, actually.
Just one enemy left.
Saw that coming from a mile away. I just hope he doesn't be... Oh, shit. Okay.
So persistent.
19. I was hoping for like a... We're gonna have to throw Rakunda on, but I think my guy's the only guy that has it. Oh my god, that murdered us. I would try that one more time. My god. That nailed us for like 280. I didn't even analyze it to see what level it was. I didn't even think of that.
I smell one enemy. You can do it. It's not strong at all.
The not strong at all? I'm sorry? Certainly seemed it. Oh, could you imagine we just turn this around on us so luckily out of nowhere? Like, I don't think so, but there's no way of knowing when he was gonna do that attack though.
Couldn't quite beat it.
Oh, Yuki-chan, that was lovely.
I will take that all day as well. Yeah, the Skullcracker might just be might be it. I can't believe how lucky we are getting here. Although, wait, like, oh, it's gonna take, like, maybe he says something before that rampage. I'm not sure, but it's honestly quite clear.
It's
not even close.
So persistent.
Like, I feel he's just gonna use it, and that's the end of it. And then we're probably just gonna have to go, okay, like, we're obviously not gonna be able to do anything. Oh, he hits hard there. Jesus. It's like a truck, though.
Yosuke's completely blown his stack.
Ah, he's fine. That's actually works out well for us. So now he's lost the fire. That sort of sucks. Have the option to get her back up, but well, who's next? Oh, she is next. I don't know if Aggie will work.
It's over. Don't tell me it's not.
Mother, come on! Why did you put up red wall then? Just to pull a fast one on us? Yeah, I paid for this. I mean, I guess even the thought of it is even like, well, Yeah, I was just gonna wonder what the hell he was gonna do. So you gotta get rid of that though. Who's got Patra? You got Patra. Gotta get rid of that. That way she can at least use media. We'll be okay.
One enemy! Fight! 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 Persona!
That is like money all day, every time. Money. Gotta use the Rakunda again though as well. That's the other thing. Until it uses Rampage, and then we're all dead anyways, so what the hell does it matter, right?
Sensei! Sensei!
Yeah, I don't think we can compete with that, to be honest. No real way with that at all. Luckily we did. Well, the only thing I'm thinking of is, do I have like that's the one move. I'll try it one more time. I don't know if I have a persona that has a strength. Nothing at all. Yeah, we'll load up the latest save there. Sort of pointless, but does make you wonder, like, so like how well off do you have to be? Like, do we do another run around? Maybe. I don't know. Like, what are the personas that we have here? Anzu we just made. Fornius. I'm already losing my mind thinking like, well, what did we do before? Registered everything. Okay, we're good. So what can we make with Fornius? Was anybody else got Archangel, Senri. So what does that one mean? That it's gonna that we have it? I think that means that we have it. Hello, Chelsea. It's okay. Discord fails a lot of people on a daily basis, and that's okay. Alrighty, we could make Jack Frost. Could jack off everyone that he'd love to. Then that means we get rid of Sylph. Well, see, I wouldn't mind calling on Sylph, though. Let's make Jack Frost. You have to. So I'm like, oh, that's what it means. If I just look at the bottom of the screen where it says registered already, I would know that those are, you know, things. So look how lovable he is. Choose the skills we would love to take with us. Yeah, we're gonna take a Bufu, because I don't know why Jack Frost doesn't have Bufu. A Rakunda. Oh God, he's just got so many. A Patra. And what? Oh Jesus. It's a lot of skills. I probably should have taken Dodgy Electricity. He would have been pretty good. Make him. What's the matter, dudes? It was an airplane. Airplane. Yeah. I think so. Maybe it was a lawnmower. I don't know. Where's your drink? Hey, your drink is not outside. I'm Jack Frost. Ho hee ho. Hey, it's a wolf slayer type of thrown about there. Okay, let's stop doing that. You want a nap? You want a nap? Sleepy time? Come on. Let's have a nap. Come here. Come here. No! I will put something else on. No! Arguing with a toddler goes nowhere fast. Can you wave again? Say, I'm gonna go for a nap, hopefully this time. No, you gotta wave some people. There you go. Your waves are getting better. I remember when you used to do the little, just the little, like that. That was like a few months ago. Now you're waving a lot. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Mwah, thank you. Okay, nappy time, okay? Here's your bear. Yeah. No. So at what point in time was I going to remember what lovable persona we were going to use? And that was Sylph, I believe, was one we just used to get that. So, yeah, we're going to get that. I should have taken Dodge Electricity. I should have got that. We didn't do it. Can I just say, I know that Swoony told me last night that I was going to need to be a much, much higher level. To fight the end boss of that thing. I gave it a whirl. I don't know if you caught it or not, but whoosh, that was a beating. If I've ever seen one myself, that was a beating. All right, where is Sylph? Sylphie, Sylph, Sylph, Sylph. Come on, Sylph. We need Sylph. Sylph. Sylph is down there. There they are. Look at that. 38 grand. 100, not grand. That'd be wrong. Now, can leave the Velvet Room. Finish up a couple of quests. Get back into the world of high schoolness. Don't forget to save the game, you moron. I'm thinking, do we just do another run? Nah, well, the castle is always there. I just feel like we don't have the weapons necessarily. Yeah, we're all level 18. It's probably level 20 would be my guess. Probably level 20. So we can wait. We can quit exploring. We've had a good day. I feel so bad for Teddy, and he's like, well, I guess. Like,
welcome back.
Dojima had to cancel our little get together at June S. He had to work. Shocking. He sounded really different there. Neneko is absorbed in the quiz show. Leave her alone. I think it's going to rain tomorrow. Yes. So tomorrow something probably mean will happen on the How are things you should be used to? Talk to him. Yeah. Have a seat. Have a seat right here. We haven't had time to talk like this since you got here, huh? Dojima is desperately casting about a topic to discuss. I do have the fox. Yeah, I went to the shrine, and then he appeared out of nowhere, and we made an old man very happy. I noticed that the fox will heal us, but he charges us. Does he does he heal up both HP and SP, and is it a full go? It's fun. It's fun.
I see.
I want to get these Marie crackers. Your school days will be over before you know it, so make sure you have some fun while you can. How about my friends? Why are you scowling at me? This makes 0 sense. He doesn't want me hanging out with that Yosuke character, right? I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about sex? I want you to be straight with me here. But I don't have enough courage. I get it. For some reason, whenever there's an incident, there you are. I wish I didn't have to consider this, but the killings began around the same time you came to town. So honestly, he just thinks I'm the murderer. You know, you start putting it all together. He's not home all the time. Nanako just stays at home and watches the house with TV, everything to do with Juness, and then I just go off out of nowhere murdering everybody, right? That's exactly what I'm doing. Could you imagine?
What's wrong?
Oh, don't worry about it, but your dad, my uncle, is accusing me of being the murderer without saying that I'm the murderer. Oh, yes, you are. You are tired. You need to, like, unbutton at least 3 or 4 more buttons there. That's some bullying going on right now. It's an adult conversation, Aniko. ABC conversation, see yourself out of it, right? Well, she's really taking a shine to you. Oh, that's what's going to make it even worse when you throw me in jail, right? As long as you're safe, everything's fine. Your parents didn't ask me to raise your grades or anything. Hey, I'll take a social link again. I mean, I wasn't able to read or study like I probably should have, but it's better to be accused by a monster named Ojima, right? Where's Wolfie in some meetings again today as the Hierophant Arcana pops up again for us? I think we bought some new books. I think midterms are next week. Oh my god. Things might be a little different from here, what you're used to, but this is a good town. Except for the murders, of course. But it's a little dangerous right now, so don't go out, you know, just stay inside. And don't go into your TV, because then you're going to get thrown and end up hanging off an antenna. And that's no good for anybody else, so. What time did you guys crash last night at? I basically did as I said. I did watched a half an episode of Better Call Saul and clunk out. Like, all this rain, I hate rain. It's supposed to keep raining until this evening, too. Speaking of misery, midterms start next Monday. And they even post the results up for everyone to see. Oh, don't worry about it. Your life isn't going to be ruined by one little piece of paper, isn't it? What? Like, how can you possibly believe that? Getting good grades has benefits when interacting with people. So you should probably do that. Reminds me of college. They did that. Not that they had your name, but they had your student number. So, like, just posted your grades. And then made it any worse. Like, I didn't get any of these ones, but they circled the people who failed. Like, so your student ID was numbered. So I guess, like, you knew right off the hop, like, that if you knew you saw a circle around it, you knew that you failed. But I always thought that was hilarious that you just like this, you look up everyone's marks. It's hilarious. Then everyone was trying to figure out everyone's student numbers. Mr. Hosoi, have you picked up the latest edition of Bullied Teacher yet? Of course I did, but it's raining today and I hope I can get it home without getting it all wet. Have you ever heard of a bag, Mr. Hosai? Perhaps what you put that puppet in later. So does anyone have an extra book cover they'd be happy to lend me? Oh geez, starting the lecture. Distracting me talking about books. Today we're going to discuss Kokoro by Soseki Natsumi. Open your textbooks. Before we get to the actual literature, I'm going to ask a question about Soseki himself. How about Tai-chan, City Boy? Great. Put me on the spot. Do you know how Soseki Natsumi translated the English phrase "I love you" into Japanese? It could be "I love thee." I don't think "I could die" could be it. And "the moon is beautiful, isn't it?" just sounds really weird. So I'm going to go with "I love thee." Final answer. Of course it's the one that doesn't make any fucking sense. I am going to do terrible on these midterms. By the way, person translated as "I could die" was Shime Futubatai, another prominent Meiji era writer. So that might be on the midterm as well. Though he translated it from Russian, not English, so it's similar to what they didn't do direct translations. Back in Japan, there wasn't the same direct expression of love that we have now, so they get to be creative. Yeah, this is rough, eh? Oofs indeed. Ooh, thunder.
Hey, Chie, I bought you a new copy of that Trial of the Dragon flick.
Thank
It was a
God.
Punches version for 980 yen. If I knew then, I'd just replaced it instead of buying you grilled steak.
This is clearly getting closer.
Huh? What are you, scared of a little lightning?
Quiet, you! I'd be a goner if even one of those things hit me.
I mean, technically, I think all of us would be.
You're freaking out way too much. Come on, shouldn't weather like this help with your kung fu training? A bolt of lightning would hit and it'd give you the inspiration for a new move. There was a scene like that in your DVD, wasn't there?
You jerk! You don't even care how I feel!
Aw.
If lightning has to strike someone, let it be this guy!
Huh? Is this a blackout?
That's a
What
blackout.
you get for saying that stuff, Chie? Looks like I better hurry up and head to work. Depending on how produce sells today, I might get a little bonus in my pay for the week. This weather may keep customers away, but I gotta do my best if I'm gonna save up for a motorcycle. It's from my manager.
We're not going to need you to come in today.
Yosuke-kun? Some of the power in the store is out after that lightning strike. Could you come in early today? All the refrigerated shelves have stopped running. It's looking like we'll have to close up the produce section early today.
No bonus for you.
But my pay!
Anyway, I need you here to help deal with this mess. I'm counting on you. Goodbye.
Wait!
You just have to, like, leave, like, oh, I guess it says after school, so
What are you looking at?
there's no intention of them coming in early.
Why did this have to happen?
Hey, Yukiko, can we just go home?
Chie, do you know this story? A girl forgot her homework, so she snuck into school in the middle of the night, but she suddenly needed to use the bathroom.
Oh,
she
no.
ventured into the girls' room where all the lights were off. No one should have been there, but in the mirror...
Hold it right there! What are you talking about?
Is this where you say Biggie Smalls 3 times into a mirror and he appears?
Yeah, but why tell us now?
Get fucked, Yosuke. Exactly, right? Chie is on the verge of tears. What should you do? Should we just double down and say another ghost story? Lightly tap Chie's back, comfort her. I don't know what any of the... What, we don't have enough courage to comfort her? Lightly tap Chie's back like they're there. She's going to be weirded out.
Thanks. I'm glad you're here.
Well, we chose that.
Why don't you just have him escort you back home, Chie?
Are you making fun of me?
Well, yeah, with how freaked out you are, can you blame me?
Oh, the power's back! Come on, you.
What, you think a grocery store would have a backup generator to keep those fridges to keep that beer cold, eh? All right, classes have ended for today. It is pouring outside, so we can't talk to the poor girl on the rooftop. But we can hand in these 2 quests for these love people. I can't stand thunderstorms. Luckily, I did get that thing for you, though. The statues. Oh, she wanted the angel statue. And then the other guy wanted the demon statue, so that was terrible. But, alright, so where was he? It's just, it's so weird to me when it's raining. I know it's got the ambience and all that, but it just ever so weird to me that there's no music in this game. While it's raining, not music ever. Here's the reward. Wait. But did we even give it to you? Like, it didn't even feel like we did that. All right. Quests. The girl on the rooftop they're working on. I don't think there's any other requests when it's not raining, so that's not it. I guess, like, trying to figure out, like, where else... No one wants to hang when it's raining? I guess that's sort of the thing, though. Like, you know, it's raining. There's not much else we can do. Funky student probably doesn't want to hang out and ask some stupid questions. Just no one around. That's to the rooftop. You know what? I'm an idiot. Want to know why? Because if I just hit the sub menu and then you can spend time with, you know, whoever, nothing is happening on the Saturday. It will show up. The Fox. Really? The Fox? A lot of people studied. I guess I could do that. Capsule machine, could open that up. I did. You know how mad I was about that? That that thing went away. That wasted an entire day. Can I go to the library? Is the library in the classroom building or in the practice building? I don't know. It would make sense for it to be like in the practice building, but then that's also... I'm so confused. Maybe it's on the first floor. I think we should study, because clearly failing those tests... At least the only thing that matters is getting the midterms right. That could get us the top marks. Nurse's office, faculty counselor. Eventually we'll find it. Hey, why are you down in the dumps there, bud? You still here? Yeah, I'm not leaving yet. Really, shouldn't you be studying somewhere? Not that I should talk. Yeah, I'm trying to find that library that everyone just doesn't bother telling me about. So it's probably in the practice building. So guess we're gonna go over there. Still doesn't like offer it. Like, I wish I could speak Japanese. Sewing room, storage room. Hey, what's this guy got for us? Hey, do you know about crystal radios? They're not really that hard to build if you have the right materials and antenna. I made one when I was in grade school. I found it last year when I was cleaning my house. It really brought back memories. Maybe I'll make another one. But hey, this is changing the subject. Would you mind listening to me for a moment? Sure. I'm making another crystal radio, but I don't have all the materials I need. I don't have any Ritz wire. I guess you get those from Ritz crackers, probably. Do you know what that is? I need the twisted enameled kind. I was going to cannibalize a TV for parts, but I couldn't figure out how to break it down. So, can you find me one? I'll look around in the TV. Like, is that what I'm telling people? Huh, you sure say some weird thing. I guess that is exactly what I'm telling them. All right, you'll be waiting for some Ritz wire, so it's not sold in stores. Science lab? Science lab? Meeting room? Meeting room. I wonder who we need to screw around with and that to get that Ritz wire. You know how great that would be if it actually legitimately was a heat balance. I fought like a bajillion of those things, and you're telling me that we have never gotten any of these things? Not at all? Oh, you penis. Oh my god. Shopping district seems like it's going downhill these days, don't you think? Textile shop owner's son, the stupid delinquent kid, think he can run the place? I mean, why is everyone so mean here? Art room, workshop. Where is the library? Like, am I missing this? I've got to be missing it. It makes sense for it to be in the classroom building, but I'm the moron who can't find anything. Classroom. Calligraphy. Student council. Library. Second floor. I'm an idiot, Chelsea Ann. I'm an idiot. Or as they would like to call me, I'm a citidiot. You know, from the city, adding on the idiot. That's huge. I'll take that.
Welcome home.
Nanako, you're so welcoming. It stopped raining, but the thunder was loud. Were you scared, big bro? You're damn right I was. Oh my god. Let's save the game up, because something's gonna happen with Nanako. Obviously, we're gonna hang out with Nanako. You feel your relationship with Nanako isn't ready to advance yet. Oh, she looks sad? Oh my god, I can't not have that. So what do people do? Everyone spent home with Nanako. Or ate a snack, I guess. How are these people making food? It's got to be all the... Oh, I guess it stopped raining, right? So there is no... I guess it's the 14th then is going to be the next day. Because it has to be raining at night, right? Alright, Nanako, we'll spend the day with you. How about it? What else are we going to do? Fish? A precious moment. How nice is that? Nothing appeared. Today is Sunday, so you don't go to school. I think we've had like 8 days off in the past 2 weeks. Midterms start tomorrow. Anyone gonna be calling me today? Hey man, you wanna go hang out? No, not really. Would you mind hanging out with me for a while today? I need to get my mind off of studying for a bit. You didn't bother me. They sound so dejected. But even though I could still pick them right now and hang out with Chie... Huh. So what... I wonder if Yosuke and Marie with having the plus means it will rank up, but if I hang out with the Fox, it won't rank up. Where's Nanako? Anybody? Can I view the calendar? I can. There we go. So nothing's happening today. So, there's a woman and her dog. I guess we could work. Yeah, see, like yesterday, I guess we should have went out because Dojima wasn't home. We should have went out, and should have went to Aya to get the rainy day special of Wolf Slayer. Heyo, how are ya? Always good to see you, my friend. It's not raining. No reason to go to the store. I'm thinking it's Sunday fun day. Do we go to the store? Do I hang out with Marie? I don't even know if today's a day that we can even work there anymore. It's probably not. Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays, so it's a failure. Yes, does the Fox... I noticed that he heals us. Does he heal us for HP and SP, or just HP? And dear God, he charges a lot too, might I add.
Huh?
I've been waiting for you. Hey, why don't you take me somewhere? I don't know the area around here. Spend the day with Marie, obviously.
Let's go.
I want to go to a lively place. I want to go to this Juness place that I've heard about. So let's take her to Juness. Just don't take her into the TV. That might go off terribly. Just throw her in there. That'll show it off. You're dragged by an excited Marie. Boy, this is just like the replacements for like the Elizabeth quests. Next, she's going to be showing 1,000,000 yen into a fountain next time. Everyone was rushing to grab something called salad dressing. Whatever it is, it must be worth fighting for. You wouldn't believe it. Hi, Chie. We brought a friend. She's so cute. She is. She is. This is Marie. Yeah, like, don't be afraid to, like, introduce yourself. Who do you think holds the key to that lock on that necklace of hers? You think that's Igor? Do you think he plays those types of games? Marie-chan, eh? Hi, I'm Chia Satonaka. Nice to meet you. Is this the start of a menage a trois? Just stick your hand in there. See what happens.
Whatever.
Where are you gonna put that? Are you gonna throw it into the limousine? Maybe can you turn it into Star Scandals? What is that? So the fox, to my knowledge, only heals SP and not HP, so heal your party member before talking to the fox. The cost of his services decreases with every rank of his social link. Huh. Thank you for that, sir. What kind of show is that?
Why?
It's one of those shows, right? The ones where they're all like blah de blah 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 blah. Is that like supposed to be some type of like? Is that supposed to be just a made up yin yang or like a weird looking Pokeball on the back of Chie's jacket? So how do you watch it? You explain to Marie how to use a TV.
Huh? That's right.
Yeah, there isn't one in the room. Limousine. Super strict parents. Well, I don't think Igor and Margaret are her parents, but can we just believe it's a Pokeball, though? We can just believe that, right? Yeah, there's no electric lootwits. Electric outlets. Oh, my God. Just plug it into Igor's nose. I'll tell the nose to install one of those electric outlets. There's nothing to do in there. I mean, you could drink. It looks like he certainly has enough booze there, obviously. But obviously she wasn't happy about that. Well, great. Whatever helps me sleep at night, that'll help me sleep. But why? So if it was like a legitimate yin-yang, though, then how come it doesn't have the two dots, though, on either end? Is like yin yang like a trademark? Steak. It's the best. Chie, you literally had steak here like a week ago. Remember how you bugged Yosuke to buy you some because he ate all of your noodles? You've got to eat it if you want to grow big and strong, apparently. Because Chie doesn't understand fashion. I mean, I find it more comical when I look at that, like, that button. It's just a sad, well, it's not a sad face. It's just like a face with like a, you know, one of those looks. We're more confused. If you eat too fast, you're going to be fat one day.
Oh!
Let's get us some drinks. Yes, get us some fat drinks. I don't know. Chie looks like she understands fashion, but she's no Marie. Now, Marie's got fashion down pat. That's the way that goes. There's a lot of people at this June S place. Why don't they have anything else to do? If they have TVs, they should be watching them instead of wasting time here. Mommy, I'm thirsty. I want a soda. You just had one. You'll have to wait. I want it. I want it. Oh, I can't wait till Logan can start telling me all this stuff. I said no. You'll rot your teeth, and then they'll scream and pull a tantrum and just fall on the ground and go berserk. Isn't that how it goes? I've seen a few of those kids do that in the grocery store. I've always thought to myself, not my child, but it will happen.
Hey.
Do you ever think I was like that? You don't remember?
Mm-hmm.
Start to learn more and more about her. She's super serial about it, though. I don't remember anything. Maybe it has something to do with yin and yang being a Chinese symbol and not Japanese? Something about this game and people with loose ties. Maybe Marie is like a secret salary woman. And, you know, she's just disgruntled over the long, hard day's work, you know, just loosens it on up and goes, I'm ready for some sake. She also gave me the name Marie. It'd be hard to get around without a name. You're kidding me, right? Like, what? You can't remember anything?
Nope.
I don't need to. I'm good. I'm fine. Happy. Spider casual words. Marie has a concerned expression. But I don't know why this town is familiar to me. Did you live here before? You just woke up in the car? The only thing I remember is more like I know that this is mine. Marie is holding an old bamboo comb in her hand. I had this from the start. This is definitely mine. But it doesn't help anything. Just that she has a bamboo comb. I mean, you gotta keep your hair looking fresh, right? I think Wolfslayer came just at the right time. Midterms are tomorrow. Oh my god. You're searching for the truth, right? You should stop. There's no such thing.
How stupid.
This conversation's boring. Let's talk about something else. Fair enough. That was the longest we've ever waited to get sodas, and I see that she doesn't have any sodas. Oh, that's nice. Maybe it's gonna be Yosuke that's gonna be dropping them off to us. Is the mood a little bit heavy around here? We were just talking about sex, actually, Chie. So if you want to jump on in on that, of course. No, we're talking about how the poor person, Marie, doesn't have any memories. Oh, long tea for everybody. Nanako seems to be lost in thought. Ask what's wrong. You don't have enough courage to ask a small child what's wrong.
Well... I made flowers at school yesterday. They said today is Mother's Day. My teacher told us that's a day when you give your mom flowers.
Nanako, don't make me cry.
I don't have a mom, so...
Oh,
I don't
no.
know what to do with these flowers.
You can give them to her.
Huh? Oh, you mean the family altar? Dad always puts food there. He said it gets to Mom in heaven. Do you think my flowers will get to her too?
Absolutely.
I did a really good job on mine. My teacher said they were pretty too. I wonder if my mom will be happy to get them.
Thank God Nanako is happy. It's so terrible.
You should make a flower too, big bro. Then we can celebrate Mother's Day together.
No. Nanako taught me how to make an origami flower. Well, thank God for that.
We did it!
High fives all around. Yeah, someone cutting onions around here or what? Wolfie, my boy, what level do I need to be to murder the terrible giant Prince Charming in Yukiko's dungeon? Level 18 was apparently not enough. We gave it a whirl before he stepped on in. Did not go over well. He dropped this thing called Rampage. Murdered. It did, yeah, because I was doing some quests that were on levels 6 and 7, so I was like, you might as well give it a whirl. Yeah, that didn't go over well. Welcome back, me. Welcome back, Quickly Dying. Welcome on back. And do I want to read or do I want to study? Read or study? Read or study? Let's see. You have a book right now. Let's read Beginner Fishing. Did you grab yourself some lunch, perhaps? Quickly dying? Might as well read since you bought them. I did, right? Yeah, I bought them all because I'm afraid they're all just going to go away on me. So, you know, that's the thing. The author's advice for those just learning how to fish is to not lose heart after hours of waiting for a bite. I learned how to fish as well. We got a goldfish. I forgot to go to the shrine and give it to that woman that's hanging out being weird. Forums say around level 20, but 25? Jesus Christ. That's so long. So, next question then. Would it be better for me to start, like, I think it's Saturdays when the next person will be shown on the Midnight Channel. Should I wait until I just have that other dungeon opened up and then go back in time? Or should I just keep grinding it out every once in a while when I have nothing else to do? I hope to God I can remember the questions that were thrown to me. I'll probably wait till that new dungeon is open. Okay. Because you're going to, like, it's going to be not as hard, but probably going to level up, and then we can bounce back to that one. Just hope to God that we don't have someone die on us. Life is harsh. Have you studied for them? Can you tell? Do I look like I'm ready? God, no. But even once exams are over, we are not done with the case. All this depressing stuff's just gonna have to keep going on and on and on. Eventually, you'll hit a soft limit on levels you can get in Yukiko's castle. At that point, it'd just be a waste of your time when you can just wait until the next dungeon. It seems that way. Like, obviously, going through the first probably 5 levels or floors is useless. What is it called when muscles grow after exercise? That is called overcompensation. Let's see if I can remember. What is the year before 1 AD called? Shit. Oh, it was 1 BC, right? Because there was no year 0, right? Look at me remembering things. Midterms of day 2. Which of these types of numbers does not exist? Oh, I can't remember. It's the married one, but I can't remember if it's the married number or the other numbers. And now there's a prediction, so I can't, you know, fight it and look it up. I want to say that I said this before. I never heard of the word betrothed. But that means married, I believe. So I'm gonna say marriage numbers. Did you put it that if I got all of them wrong? Or got them all right, I guess. I'm gonna say married numbers don't exist. Who translated I love you as the moon is beautiful, isn't it? It's a bet on whether you'll get them all right. Okay. It was Soseki Natsumi. So far, I think I'm batting 100 or 1,000. I feel bad for whoever spent 5,000 points so far. Although, there is still time. 2 more days that I can get something wrong. Midterms day 3. Who said as soon as laws are necessary for men, they are no longer fit for freedom? Here comes the first one wrong. Nope, that was Pythagoras. Hi, Coco. Hi, sweetie. Come here. Which of the following is the highest mountain in the solar system? Oh, did I get that wrong? Or did I just say it very, very wrongly? See, they changed this. This one was about the canyons, and now they've changed it to the highest mountain. It's not Mount Everest. I think it's the one Olympus Mons on Mars. How you feeling? Final day. I think I've gotten every single question right. Pythagorean? Pythagoras. How do I know if I got every single one right?
It's finally over. Ooh, what a load off. I bet every student feels like this after exams are over.
Hey, quiet down. So
It's almost like school actually worked out properly for me there.
referred to in the sentence?
I put her sorrowful expression.
I've officially started a disagreement.
Wrong. I put the rice cakes on top of the table.
Rice cakes?
So what the disagreement is, pith or pie?
All right.
I love pie.
I'm giving up on composition. I'm gonna bet it all on geography. What did you choose for the tallest mountain in the solar system?
But then I wouldn't say they would be. I don't think it would be Pythagorean theorem. Like, I think Pythagorean. I don't know. I chose Olympus Mons.
Seriously? I chose the wrong one.
Oh, I put that one too.
Whoa, you two? And it's probably the right answer. Boy, I can't wait for our grades to be posted out in the hall where everyone can see them.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Hey, did you hear? A TV station's filming here in town.
You think I got them all right though?
They're
Oh,
probably just
oof
doing more
for
stuff
5,000 of
about
Chelsea's
hanging corpse
points.
No, it's not that. You know the highway nearby? They're gonna cover those biker gangs that hang around there. A friend of mine goes to the biker meetings sometimes. I heard it from him.
Dude, what are you doing hanging out with a guy in a biker gang? Well, anyways, what do you think about tomorrow's group blind date?
I'm so sorry, Chelsea.
It's gonna rain soon, right? Won't it be better to play it safe tomorrow, too?
How come you didn't bet any points?
Oh yeah. They raise a ruckus from time to time. I guess your place is too far away to hear them.
Come here.
We live right by the road. The
I
noise can
know,
drive
there's a
you
lot
insane.
of blocks around, buddy.
I hear some guys at this school
Come
are
here,
part
sweetie.
of it too.
Yeah.
Okay,
there's
you know, I
rumors
could
about a
finish
first-year
that.
Student here who's a total
I could have done
hat-racer.
that
One
if
of
you
the
wanted to
guys
throw
from
some
PHNS
points, lose them.
said the dude's been a legend ever since middle school. Although, was he in a biker gang?
Yeah, if you wanted to bet, I could have chose that. Yeah.
It's not what you think, Yukiko.
Did I just? Would you have been on Team Chelsea? Would you have picked that? I would have got them. Yeah, it's closed already. I mean, the exams are all over, so it's pretty quick. Wait for another rainy night. All right, so it's after school. Oh yes, we can go visit the girl up on the top and ask her what her hobbies are. Wait, I guess we can go right up to the rooftop, right? Oh, Chie's up there. Right. Wasn't there one of your classmates who's interested in this girl? What's the matter? Just a question in regards to this girl. I asked her about her hobbies because that was the thing that we wanted to know about her. Do I just keep asking her about her hobbies, or do I ask her all three different questions? Because it seems like once you asked her something, she's like, nope, screw off. I mean, I guess I could I mean, maybe I'll get the answers to my questions from other things, but Why are you on the roof, by the way? Okay, or maybe she'll give me more hobbies. The consensus of the pronunciation based on Google. Pythagorean. Okay, so I remember I chose hobbies before, so... We'll ask her about her dreams. Okay. Okay, now again, this might be one of my screwy things as well. The plus sign, does that mean that they're going to rank up? You okay, sweetie? You working on a hairball? It's okay, sweetie. You're a good girl. That's a mod thing, but I would assume so. Okay, Jesus. I've like almost ruined everything. So, or Pythagoras, for the question, it seems it has always been taught Pythagoras. Oh, who to hang out with? We haven't hung out with Yumi yet. There's Yosuke. There's the Fox. There's Chie. We don't want to see anybody. No, I think we'll go into town right now and sort of see. Sell some things. I know for sure we've got to be buying some weapons. We were a little weaklings, apparently. So let's head on in here and sort of see what we want. I can't believe how expensive things are in here, by the way. Like, ridiculously expensive. Like, it's ridiculous. Alright, so... it's gonna be a 78 to a 98. No. Or I could have a 5-iron. Yeah, that's why I only outfit one party and let the others just sit out. Yeah, like, Jesus. I wouldn't really call a 5-iron a sword. See, like, why would you not spend the extra 1,600 to get that weapon? Like, and I feel like just buying weapons for certain people. Like, let's see who are gonna best get the best bang for our buck, right? Okay, so don't purchase something for Yosuke. That's gonna be so we're looking at a 30 difference. Pretty close. I don't need that. It's just so expendables. No. You know what? You don't piss me off earlier, Wolf Slayer? I went to the capsule machine when it was raining. It worked. But you know what also happened? It ate up the entire day. Like, how dare it? I spin a capsule machine and then it's like, hey, you know what? Screw you. We're gonna use the entire day. And now, like, look, now because it's not raining, they're rusted because that stupid woman can't take care of them. Get your hairball up, sweetie. I mean, God, we could go to. I always thought that was weird about Persona games. Spent time with Yosuke, Sports Club. God, wait, I guess... did I join the Culture Club? I did. Yeah, that's the drama. Okay, so like they count the they count hanging out with Yumi as... oh. Hi, Coco. Hi, sweet girl. You'll sit there. Gonna go on the windowsill. There you go. No? Okay. You'll sit right there. A very rare Coco appearance on stream. Hi. Give a kiss? No? She certainly is the star of the show today. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we could hang out with Yumi. Is there someone I should be like really focusing on? I guess would be the thing. Actually, I wanted to see at the shrine if that woman was there. There's a woman there that wanted a red goldfish. She's not there. She's been replaced by a little girl and an old man. I asked God to let me marry the one I love. Are you in love with anybody? A lot of people. I personally do party members earlier than most people, but as long as you're advancing a social link, you're doing it right. Alright, hey, if it isn't the boy who gave me the leaves at one time, yeah, remember, did you wipe your butt with them or what? Praise to the gods who brought the two of us together. That's why I decided to put a relationship fortune box. Here's a little fundraiser. Normally we only put it out on special occasions like New Year's, but this is for the gods. We get the fortunes from a shrine famous for its relationship fortunes, so they're bound to work. So this is like just a number 3, where I can spend some money to draw the relationships. However, you will not get as close to them by drawing fortunes as you would by spending time with them. Draw fortunes only when they are unavailable to spend time with. Do you know if this eats up a day? I'm just gonna do a little experiment there. It does take. Okay, I don't even need to know. Okay, we're gonna hang out with Yosuke. Okay, that's good. You want to hang out with Yosuke, but hey, by the way, here's Yumi standing right there.
Yo!
If you're free, you want to go somewhere? Let's go somewhere. Since you have Jack off Frost.
All right.
There must be some birds out there. This place is just so much more Persona 3 the movie. Could you imagine that was like a legitimate real movie? An Okinawa station. It's been a while since I breathed this kind of air. You know, I'm just a poor little city boy drawn to the urban scent. Really? Japanese only, perhaps? Maybe at least dubbed? He's sounding like you too. You're looking hairier. Let's have a joke. And a burp at the same time. 4 movies. Well, that aside, what should we get? Oh god, you're getting called into work again, aren't you? More spam. See, phones aren't like what they are nowadays, where you don't even get the spam. It's just like, I think the only time you get spam is like, it's when Google tells you it has spam and it blocked it for you. Like, don't even tell me about that. Just block it out so I don't even see it. I mean, to be fair, yeah, like, what can you do? I haven't changed addresses since before we moved to Inaba. I mean, I might get a text from someone. It's hard to call, you know, right? So if I called people just to tell them my number changed, then they'd get annoyed, and then some of them never plan to text me anyways, so it's a whole big giant circle. Though to tell you the truth, I don't remember what we all used to talk about. Can't really call them friends. Inaba suits me just fine. Plus, I got something I need to do there. I'm counting on you, partner. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Persona 3 movies are Japanese audio and some have English subtitles. Not sure if they all do. That's probably what I meant instead of saying dubs. Because obviously English subtitles are far easier to do than paying someone to dub over it and do all that work for something that's probably not going to be watched by a ton of people, especially nowadays. When you knock someone down in battle, your ally will sometimes follow on up. Oh, so that's like the thing with Chie and Yukiko, right? Maybe he'll do that with us.
All right, let's go.
A good day. Oh, that's a solo thing. Here I am just expecting everything. I went shopping today. The fridge is full of food. Hey, can I have a word with you? You go to Junes a lot, right? Very, very often. If Bastion knocks someone down, Yosuke now has a chance to knock someone else down. Oh, okay. That ass Adachi keeps vanishing every now and then. I figure he's probably slacking off around Junes whenever he does. If you see him hanging around when you're at Junes, he's probably goofing around. So if you see him, tell him off for me. I mean, I'm not his boss. I'm just your kid. Not even really your kid, but I'll give him shit for you next time. I will leave you alone. So, I noticed that she said there's food now, but then he also wants to talk to me.
Hey.
He's struggling to find the right words. I don't consider myself an old man yet, but when it comes to it, high schoolers, I don't know what to talk about. Oh, so we can't even do anything. Ah, shit, here we go. You open the fridge. There's a variety of food inside. Yeah, I was hyped too. Like, so before we could talk to him, and then he thought we were the murderers, but apparently we don't have the proper levels. Like, man, this game almost forces you to play a New Game Plus, doesn't it? Spend the evening making tomorrow's lunch. He has a social link available now once your expression increases. Yeah. Yeah, obviously we'll make some lunch. What is that thing above their sink? Maybe it's like a water softener, maybe? Do they have like hard water in Japan? When Chelsea and I were able to max all but 3 on the first playthrough. I'm sure I've missed some days though. Decided to make a meat stew. You only have to simmer it. How should you simmer it? Simmer without a lid. Use strong heat. Simmer with a drop lid. I think you want to simmer with a drop lid. You don't want to use strong heat. I know that's the wrong thing. Simmering without a lid. I think the drop lid is where it's at. And I'll accept help. Absolutely. But what's the help for? Like, I assume if I pick something wrong, it's going to turn out terribly. Simmer with a drop lid. The ingredients have been deliciously cooked to completion. Oh, I just had to pick one thing. Long simmered meat stew. Oh. Alright then. If you pick wrong, you won't get as good benefits from the food. Okay. Now we have a lunch break. You brought your lunch today. Do you wish to eat lunch with someone? Who would you like to invite for lunch? Oh, important decision. Yosuke? Chie? Others? Let's eat with Chie. Simmering stew is a good way to reduce it. Better for gravy? Oh, probably. Chatting up a storm with Chie.
Delicious!
Never eaten anything that tastes this good before? I want more, but I don't want to finish it all. What a dilemma. feel that your relationship is going to become closer soon. Nate dojing. In other recipes, you might have to do 2+ steps. Oh God. No choice but to await another rainy night. How are you, Nate? Recall taking a part-time job at the daycare center. I feel like if it's reminding me to do that, I should probably do that. What was the quest I had? Require a rich wire. Girl on the rooftop. It's not raining. We'll ask her more questions. And then we'll go do the job. Taking care of terrible children. Doing good on my 1-week break before college resumes for fall. That's gonna be fun, right? Are you in your like first year, second year, third year, fourth year, 8th year? Becoming a doctor could be the 8th year. We don't know. Sharing lunch with peeps is a good way to get free extra points for the social link. Good to share lunch with people that aren't ready to rank. Not that you have access to that info. Yeah, that sort of sucks that you don't have that information. Oh, are you sitting? Coco? Are you sitting there? Hold on. Dada will... Hold on. Hold on. I'll move the stuff if you want to sit there. First year. Well, that's good. You want to sit there, Coco? Who's a good girl? You a good girl? Good girl? Alright, what's the matter? Okay, so we've asked her why she's on the roof. No, we've asked her about her hobbies and her dreams. We haven't asked why she's on the roof. I've literally asked her every single statement. You chirping? All right. All right. Then what did I say I was going to do? We were probably going to go to the day here. If I recall, that just happens the first day. You got to go more on a different day. Okay. So I've wasted 3 opportunities because you have to ask her about the hobbies 3 times. At least I know that now. I'm sure she isn't going away or anything, but that sucked. Anybody else with any quests? I feel like I've missed those things too from people with quests. Ba, ba, ba. No quests. All right, let's go take care of children. Maybe that woman will forget about her son again. Are the quests in this game like they are in 3, where I can miss quests if I just miss them? I would guess so, maybe. I don't want to play house. Do you want to play doctor, Yuta? Why don't you play hide and seek inside the house? How about that? I'm still trying to understand why on earth I'm wearing an apron. It just doesn't make sense to me. Most of the children have been picked up now, so you can go home now. What do you mean most of them? Is there still someone else that's forgetting to pick up their goddamn child again? I forgot we were earning money. I thought I just went into the TV world to get money. You see Yuta's mother sitting over there. She looks a little bit down in the dumps. I am the don't call me the caretaker. It's already this late? Yeah, like, have you forgot about picking up your kid again? Something on your mind? Oh no, it's nothing. You're a high school student though, you seem so mature. Oh my god, is this where this relationship starts here? I think there's literally one quest that's timed, that's it? Okay. By then something came over me. My legs just went weak all of a sudden. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Did your son happen to vomit on your sweater already? Mom's spaghetti? You're nervous? But the time's a-ticking? She has a big ass... She does. I mean, it's not as big as Haru's head. But it's like... It's also, like, misshaped a little bit. Like, her forehead's just there. I say that and I look at myself. I'm like, do I have a massive forehead? I don't know. It doesn't seem that way, but... I mean, we all remember that poor meme that Wolf Slayer put in the Discord, of course, of Haru with a freaking paragraph written on it. Did she? Oh, I thought she's like saying like, you and I aren't like, you want to get into it. I had my husband's child. I've lived here with Yuta for 6 months now. Only 6 months. We don't even talk to each other. My husband's always away. She has that Haru brow though. She does. Yuta's a good kid. But I'm glad you listened to me, that you spoke with me. I don't even get to have simple conversations like this. I mean, she's trying her best to adapt to country living, but it ain't working out. Can probably rent ads. She get one of those like glowing billboards off her head. Is there 14 social links that are accessible? Maybe it's 15. God, maybe it's 37. I don't know. It would generate so much business, guaranteed. 24. Jesus Christ. She basically wants a young stud. Oh, thank you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I mean, I'm just the guy that works at the daycare like once every 8 weeks. You're his mother right now, so you should probably take care of him a little bit better than I am.
It was nice seeing you.
Weirdo. She wants that young dick, doesn't she? Like, that's what she's after. She's basically throwing it out there. Like, my husband's never around. Blah, 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 blah.
Of a quiet rural town. Our special report took a turn.
And now we gotta deal with the Hells Angels.
Apparent leaders attacked the camera crew. The hell are you punks doing here?
Why did they blur out his eyes?
This ain't a show. Get bent.
Still up to the same old tricks.
Do you know him, Dad?
You told him to get bent.
Well, I know him through work. His name's Kanji Tatsumi.
Kanji.
He's been crushing biker gangs in the area since middle school, but I thought he'd gone into a high school and started attending class.
He's been crushing... Wait, so he's not in the gang? He's...
Man, that blur sure is pointless. It's completely obvious who it is. The guy's family runs a historic textile shop.
You mean Best Boy? Thought we had this discussion before.
Because the noise kept his mother up at night. It's a nice gesture, but he's way too violent. At this rate, his mother will have to apologize again.
Oh, the weather report.
Are those fighting words? Kanji is Best Boy.
Make sure to hang the laundry inside the house.
Chelsea appreciates a bad boy, eh? That's what it is. Uh-oh, it actually looks like it's finally gonna rain today. Like where we can actually watch something in the Midnight Channel.
Raining. I guess the weather report was right.
Kanji objectively Best Boy, eh? Okay, maybe we just gotta learn to love him.
That means the show's probably gonna be on tonight.
I hope we don't see anyone.
Yeah, that'd be best. But if we do, maybe we'll see some kind of clue that can point us toward the killer.
Where's your
Well,
buddy?
everyone,
Is he sleeping?
Don't forget to check your TV tonight. Got it?
Where's your buddy? What will we see on the Midnight Channel tonight? I mean, I don't know. Probably someone that possibly could get murdered. Or being murdered.
Welcome home.
Oh, Home Alone again, eh, Nanako? Biker gangs, those words sound kind of cool together. You wouldn't believe it. Okay, so it is going to rain into tonight, so obviously it's for sure going to be something. We guess could go to Aya, because it's raining, right? So we get that double O, or if there's maybe another pickle in the fridge. Nothing. Oh, never mind. We have to return to the Midnight Channel. Heaven forbid I go somewhere, right? It's raining tonight. Will something appear on the TV? Probably. It's like a given. Seems like a high schooler, a man. The image is unfocused and it's hard to tell who it is. Is it Astro Boy? Had the weird looking hair like he did. Should we try calling Yosuke? Sure, call him. What the hell's he doing at night?
Oh, it's you. I was just about to call your cell. So what do you think? That was a guy, wasn't it? I wish I could tell what he looked like. Let's get together and talk more about it tomorrow.
We're gonna go to bed. Even though we're not exhausted. Basically, a cat told us to go to bed.
We will now hold a meeting on our investigation of the serial kidnapping.
I love how he's taking this all serious.
Dude, take a breath.
Oh, then does that make this place our special headquarters?
Sorry I missed the Midnight Channel tonight. Too busy researching secret materials. Yosuke, probably. Absolutely. Definitely him.
Nice ring to it.
Anyways, as for
Do you think we could have better headquarters than just Juness? Yeah, who was that? I'm assuming we all watched. We don't have to watch Did You Watch last night.
I saw it too. I couldn't get a good view of the person's face, but it was a guy, wasn't it?
Could be an ugly girl. Only the realist detectives meet in public spaces after school. What's over there, Coco?
Didn't all the victims have one thing in
What's
common?
over there?
That they were females with ties to the first incident?
That's what we thought, but we still don't know who exactly we saw.
In my case, the image on the Midnight Channel changed after I was kidnapped, right?
Yeah, the screen got clear all of a sudden, and the program looked like some low-budget TV show.
Low budget.
Think of it, maybe Teddy was right. Maybe we were seeing the other Yukiko from that world.
But last night, we couldn't clearly see whoever it was. Could that mean he isn't inside the TV yet?
Oh,
If
that's
so, then...
that's right, because Yukiko was still in the inn on the first time that you saw what looked like her, right? But then it's when then she finally actually appeared, then she was missing. So right now, if you could find out who that guy was, I'm guessing you could maybe save him before he goes into the TV. Yosuke has some high standards for his TV. I don't think he watches, probably reality shows, or maybe it is what he likes. So, yeah, he's still safe for now.
I think that's safe to assume. If we can figure out who he is, can we prevent him from being taken?
Yeah, and if all goes well, we might catch the killer in the bargain.
In the bargain? I feel like that was lost in translation.
I don't know who the latest Midnight Channel star is. I hate to say it, but I guess we'll have to wait another night and see what happens.
Well, that means if my deductions are correct, though the image was hard to make out, and we can't say for sure who it was definitely a young male.
A young male.
If that's the case, it goes entirely against our prior assumption.
So it's just random now.
Since we cannot identify the person at this time, we have no choice but to wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we just said.
Shut up!
Oh, me and Yukiko are having a laughing fit.
Oh no! My funny bone!
Yeah, that funny bone, it keeps coming up.
Not again. Sorry.
Chie just basically took what Yosuke had said and just changed up a few words and then made it sound like she was the one that came up with it.
By the way, about that guy we saw, I get the feeling I've seen him before. Pretty recently, too.
Oh, you too? Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing since last night. Well, let's check the TV again tonight and think about it more tomorrow.
It sort of sucks thinking like the only way that you can't even help this poor guy out. You gotta wait until he actually legitimately goes into the TV world. If you could only figure out who he was, you'd be able to save him. But no, we're gonna wait another day until he actually ends up on the TV for us. So.
Welcome back.
All right, let me just turn that filter on. That works a little better. I've been pretty good with the saving recently. It is raining, I believe, so I'm guessing maybe the diner Aya. I don't think there's anywhere to hang, go, do. No new social links are popping up. Nothing in the food, like a pickle. Oh wait, no. I won't be able to go out because Dojima's gonna rip my head off. So what did the world do? Maybe they did nothing. Is the point that you want me to watch TV again? I guess that's the only option of things we can do. Yeah, that sucks. So many days of me being forced to do all these other things. It's terrible. Slam those curtains shut again, as if you're disgusted. Same figure again. Oh, he's like fighting himself. Was he like 3 arms or something? Or is he like not wearing his jacket on right? Yosuke, leave me alone.
Did you see that?
No! You know what? I didn't. It might be Oh! It does look like that guy. The biker guy. Or the fake biker guy. Or the guy that fights bikers.
Yeah, I think so too. I knew I saw him somewhere. It was on TV. He was on that special news report. He's one scary dude. He was even yelling at the camera to get bent.
Yeah, that's scary dude. People are using the get bent phrase.
Let's all get together tomorrow, okay? Oh, I almost forgot. It's kind of off subject, but as long as you're on the line, mind if I ask something? It's something I've been meaning to ask for a while.
He's gonna ask me out on a date.
What do you think about Yukiko and Chie? I mean, let's not mince words. Which one's your type?
Right to it. I like both. So you don't pick either one and you get understanding?
Seriously? Well, you get a better chance that way. Hey, but don't worry. This is just between you and me, okay? See you tomorrow.
Just hangs up on you. Do we ever change our pajamas? Or are we always just wearing the same white shirt with like tearaways?
The one who was on last night. It's that guy, right?
It's that guy, Kajame Tatsumi, ha 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 ha, he's that guy. He's going to get murdered in the TV.
Did you see the news special the other day?
Yeah, I saw it.
You mean the special on biker gangs?
Apparently best boy,
It wasn't like
according
that
to
when he was
chat.
younger, though.
You know.
I mean, it's a hard disagree. We've met like,
But we haven't talked to each other in a
we've
long
met a
time.
bear,
His family runs a textile
we've met Yosuke, and now we've met Kanji.
many years. So I speak with Kanji.
And you're telling me out of all of them so far, he's the best boy?
Oh, why don't we go there now? We might be able to talk to him in person.
Sounds good. At the
We're gonna
very
stop and see this guy for real?
strange has come up lately. I wouldn't want to run into him in a dark alley, but I'm pretty sure he won't fly off the handle at his family's store.
All right, then let's get going.
If things get rough, we're counting on you guys.
Great. Well, we're gonna go on over to Kanji Tatsumi's house to have a little chit chat with him. Is that Marie just dressed differently?
Yuki-chan, it's so nice to see you.
Well then, if you'll excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, that's a slender young man, not Marie.
It's all right. You've given me plenty to think about. Thank you.
Just do a social link and I'll see. Okay.
What's up with him? Weirdo.
Never seen him before.
Yuki-chan, you're as lovely as always. Your features are starting to remind me of your mother.
So this is Kanji's mom?
How can I help you today? Are you out shopping with your friends?
Has your son gone crazy?
Well, actually...
Hey, this scarf. I've seen this somewhere before.
You know the music gets like this. You know something's happening.
Huh? Oh, you're right. Where was that?
Oh, it was that place inside the TV!
That's right.
Don't listen to her. I know she's yelling about the TV thing.
Announcers.
Are you acquaintances of Miss Yamano?
Well, kinda. Did Miss Yamano happen to have a scarf like this?
Probably.
Yes. It was a special
Cost
order.
billions.
She actually ordered a pair, but in the end, she said she only wanted the women's scarf. It left us with no choice but to sell this one.
She also wanted a man scarf, eh? For her man friend.
Is a connection to the first case. What are we gonna do?
How should I know?
Uh-oh.
Hello? Delivery here for the Tatsumis.
Oh, I'll be right there. I'm sorry. You'll have to excuse me.
Oh, it's okay. We should get going.
I'll come again, ma'am.
Is that so? Well then, please say hello to
Wait,
your mother for me.
is this not Kanji's parents' shop? Am I confused? Maybe he'll bum rush us from behind.
After all. But it's just a scarf. Would the killer target someone just because of that? Damn it, what's going on? Come on, let's talk outside.
Outside is good.
It's Kanji-kun.
Oh my god, he's gonna tell us to get bent.
You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Shh, I can't hear what they're
So
saying.
he doesn't wear his jacket properly.
Tomorrow's fine with me, huh? School. Of course I'm going to school.
Then I'll meet you at the gates after school tomorrow.
Did he say he was interested? He's a guy. And I'm a guy, but he's interested in me? Huh? What the hell are you pricks looking at?
I'm a guy, he's a guy. What the hell are you pricks looking at?
Scared the hell out of me! He's even worse in person than on TV!
The one on TV last night was definitely Kanji-kun.
Yeah.
I'm having a laughing
Just
fit.
realized something. Remember the common points we were talking about? His mom fits the pattern. She's a woman, and she knew Ms. Yamano. But it was her son who appeared on TV. So what does that mean?
I'm gonna say that Kanji's a target, because the mom wasn't on TV.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like based on the TV image. But his mother fits the pattern more than he does.
Oh, maybe it's similar to my case. If you think about it, my mother fit the victim profile more than I did. She was the one who dealt directly with Miss Yamano, but I was the one who was targeted.
Does that mean it'll be the kid again instead of the mother?
Maybe that's the way it's
But if
going.
that's
Just
true,
murder all
then
the children.
killer's motive makes no sense at all. It'd have nothing to do with silencing witnesses or revenge or anything.
You think we're on the wrong track? Maybe even the first case had nothing to do with grudges or revenge.
Looks like we just
Or
gotta
is there
start back
something
at
secret
square
in the
one
store
again.
shop itself? I'm totally lost.
But we can't ignore this.
Can we? I mean, we could just go on our merry lives. We could let Kanji die in the shadow world and the game is over, and then we just move on into Persona 5, right?
Lately, he scares the wits out of me, but
I'm sure you get credits.
Hey, wasn't Kanji
Terrible
gonna
ending,
answer that
perhaps.
weird kid a moment ago? Something about meeting up at school? I heard he's been skipping school ever since the new year started. Doesn't that seem a little suspicious?
Yeah, something did seem weird. It's suspicious, all right. There's something funny going on here. I can sense it.
Sense? You sound like Teddy. Still, we might find
We
some
need
clues.
less people
All right,
sounding like
let's
Teddy
try
around
staking
here.
out both Kanji and his family store.
Staking out?
Don't want the killer
Steak?
getting ahead of us.
Steak?
That being said, Yukiko, can I have your cell number?
Hey, was this your plan all along?
Absolutely. How else could you get a woman's number like
I
that?
got everybody's phone number except for hers. And the Y section of my address book needs some filling out.
He is right.
While we're on the
Wouldn't you use
subject,
last name though in your
stop
address
calling
book,
me
not the
at
first
night
name?
Just to tell dirty jokes? You really sound like a pervert.
Hey, I'm trying to have a conversation with Yukiko here.
There's no winning.
Hmm. Oh, that reminds me. I need to buy tofu on my way home.
Ooh, she didn't hear a word I said.
Nope, she's deaf to Yosuke's.
The stakeout is set for tomorrow. Stakeouts? Tailing people?
Man, it sounds like a cop show.
Getting goosebumps.
We decided to stake out Kanji in the textile shop tomorrow. Thank God for tomorrow. Because we're gonna get yelled at by Dojima for doing police work. Or not. He's never home, so there's that we don't have to worry about. But for that, I hate to end it here, folks. But the little guy is sleeping, and when he wakes up, it's gonna be lunchtime. And then I gotta go to work soon. Tomorrow, we shall be back again. I hate to say that we're going to be playing this again, but we already know that. Because I'm just addicted. Hey, I mean, complain to the people that need me to go to work. That's where the complaints have to come in. I know. I'd love to play this more. I really would. We're just going to vibe on out. I'll call in sick for you. It wouldn't look the greatest coming off of vacation and then booking off my first day in. They'll wonder why I sound like an American woman. I mean, they probably would accept it, though. Appreciate the thought. Tomorrow, we will be back. We will? Wonder, always. We will be back. Hopefully, I'll see you guys back. And then eventually, there'll probably be a day where we'll play Trails. Yakuza 4. It'll happen eventually. But for now, alright guys, gotta bid you adieu. And it's King Omega says, ladies and gentlemen, goodbye and good night. Bang. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you for dropping on in. Enjoy your day. All the best. Bye.